Hello guys and welcome to the final Capcom Pro Tour event for Europe. This is the last chance for these players to qualify for the Capcom Cup. Tyrant here in Damascus here to take you through this exciting top 8. It's going to be crazy, man. Some of the matches we have lined up are going to be wild.
Absolutely ridiculous top 8 lined up right there. Of course, as to Logan and Jammers for running us through all of the path that these players had to take to join the top 8. And of course, the path that they still have yet to go through should they want to qualify to Capcom Cup. We get 8 remaining players, only 1 winner at the end of the day. And of course, it's top 8, so it's only first to 3s today. It is longer sets, gives a lot more room for error or move or adaptation. And we see that's going to be Gunslinger Crimson, Infectious Mopula for Vega Patch Shivs, Hurricane kills you, and I know Logan's happy because, look at these UK flags, man.
I know, man. UK dominating it. Logan is definitely happy. You can see him rocking the England shirt there on the pre-show, guys. But yeah, I really like that pre-show. It gives us an insight to the paths that these players took through the online tournament. And yeah, we've got some crazy ones coming up. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing all of these matches. Is there any match specifically you're looking forward to?
Honestly, to me, my highlight match of the first round is probably Hurricane against Killzoo. This one, because, these guys, they're more than boys. Killzoo is Hurricane's son, these guys, they would hang out together, they always play together, they train together, and there is, a strong rivalry as well between these guys. We've seen Killzoo lately doing well against him in Salt Mine League, looking like he might be able to be the solution against Hurricane. And, of course, Hurricane being one of the favorites and being in losers right now means he doesn't have the room for error, and that might be the strongest opponent he could get in losers bracket, considering his playstyle.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like yesterday Hurricane was not really on his best form. Regardless of that, still being able to make top 8 in such a stacked tournament, that speaks volumes. And I feel like he's definitely going to be one to watch. Regardless of him being in losers, he can definitely go the distance. But that's a bit later on. We are going to kick things off, guys, with our first. It's going to be the winner's side. We're going to start off with Gunslinger versus Mr. Crimson, and this should be an explosive one.
I am actually looking forward to this one. Logan and Jammers did a good job at introducing this one. We heard also Gunslinger's thought on it. I tend to agree with him. Mr. Crimson has always felt, that he lags behind in terms of how to face Zeku. There is no very proficient Zeku in France for him to train with, for example. So that's still a matchup that he's looking to to solve, to get better at. And you can see that his solution is seemingly G at the moment. That might be the solution, because I have seen him losing to Infectious pretty harshly, to Infectious, to Angry Bird throughout the years, and G might be the solution. Let's see how it works. That's a good opponent for him still.
That's right. This is the first Capcom Pro Tour season where we have seen Mr. Crimson pick up G. Pretty much, I believe, completely replaced Laura with G at this point. Nice reset there from Gunslinger. Okay, gets a meaty crush counter sweep as well. He's on fire right now.
Yeah, but that's now blocked by Crimson. It's just gonna wait a bit and forced to block on this one. We'll press a button on this, but that's gonna be him in the corner. Gunslinger again, putting the pressure, and that's always Gunslinger. He's so good at just consistently keeping you in situations where you can't press any button.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like one of the solutions to actually stopping Gunslinger in the neutral is honestly just reacting to his V-Skill 2 usage, because that's when he starts up and that's when he gets going. And G can definitely stop that, but here we go. Party starter. Not going to be dead, but close.
One touch, wakes up buttons, and that counters Crimson's attempt, and of course V-Skill 2 will give the extra damage boost that he needs. Gunslinger is gonna save that first round.
He is indeed. Great play there from Gunslinger, holding it down. Realized that Mr. Crimson was going to walk up and attempt something, but there you go. The V-Skill 2. Gunslinger loves it, man.
Yeah, I think if you want to go through Gunslinger, you need to be ready for the fact that Gunslinger does not want to be the one defending. He will always try to be the one on the momentum side. It's been working. For now, it's a good start by Mr. Crimson. He's back to neutral. Slinger looking for the way in.
Absolutely. There you go. Grand knockdown. Okay. Oh, nice cross cut. That was beautiful right there. Here we go. Oh, we get the levels up now. He's fully powered up. Level 3. Oh, there you go. That's what I was talking about. You have to interrupt it.
Yeah, that's looking good for now, but wakes up standing medium punch. Mr. Crimson. Oki is absolutely not looking good so far. Gunslinger challenges every single one of his wake-ups with a lot of success.
Yep, absolutely. Going for a lot of frame traps here from Gunslinger. That should do it. There it is. V trigger 2 going to close that one out. Gunslinger takes the initiative and the first game of the set. And already, this is already definitely living up to the hype, man. I'm enjoying this.
It's a clean first game, definitely. And I feel like Crimson kind of failed to keep the momentum on his side because every single time he had something going his way, he just got challenged by anything that Gunslinger would do. He might want to go on maybe a slower approach. He still, of course, got Dalsim to play. I do not think that he will want to go with Dalsim in this matchup yet. And he sticks with G indeed. It is game number 2. Mr. Crimson, we give it another try.
He's going to go back in with G, correct. Not going to opt for the sim pick. Okay. Here we go. Rams right here, just, you know, slowing down the pace a bit more. Well, not as explosive as the first couple of rounds. Trying to stop that approach, perhaps. Oh, that was an execution error for sure. He didn't want with command grab.
Yeah, and that was such an error that Slinger was not even ready to punish this, which is, you know, obvious on this side. That's still interesting to Slinger as well, like using a lot of old Zeku in this matchup. Slinger, like, to me, has been the kind of player who really, like, privileges the young choice to the old, but in this matchup, he's consistently stayed on the old side with a lot of success. Look at this, back to old Zeku, but Crimson defends well.
Yep, Mr. Crimson is definitely doing a good job here. And G's one of those awkward characters that you can't really consistently fight that well in the neutral game. And I feel like Gunslinger, you know, that's why he's using the old form, just to kind of stop him. And here we go, this is going to be dead. Again, Gunslinger looking solid and takes another round. That's 3 in a row for him.
This old Zeku has been absolutely lethal. You can see someone who definitely worked hard on that matchup. Baits the first anti-air and more pressure into the forward throw. Gunslinger once again looking great.
Okay, and a good buffer though. Like, it's never a bad buffer for G, man. His jab into EX. So good. There we go. Nice conversion. Gets himself a bit of V-gauge and a president level. Okay, break. What's it going to be right now? Gunslinger looking to whip punish, as always, with that godlike button. The medium punch.
Looking for this, but Crimson now putting a lot of pressure. It's looking good. I like his spacing as well. But on it took the light kick, and he's going to get the corner pressure back.
Yeah, that's a great one. And, oh, okay, he went for the Bushin flip mix, but Crimson realized that, stayed down. V-reversals, rare V-reversal from G, I might add. You know, you normally want to see them stock up that V-trigger as soon as they possibly can.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a win for Gunslinger, you know, to force Crimson into a V-reversal. Right now, it's going to have to wait a bit more to get that V-trigger, and the conversion is going to be there. There is still a V-trigger 2 available, but no, going to keep it for the one touch.
Wow, challenge there. 4-frame jab, not the best one, but it did pay off for Crimson, and look at the opportunity it's given him. All the way to the corner now. It's going to be, Gunslinger just threw out there the light kick into the V-trigger. He knows Crimson is trying to approach and close the gap with G, and he's always ready to interrupt. That is 4 rounds in a row for Gunslinger. He's on fire.
The existence of V-trigger 2 is such a huge buff because Young Zeku's standing light kick is amazing. It has a ridiculous range. It's a really good just poke to keep you away. But right now he can actually convert this into V-trigger 2 into damage. That's what Gunslinger has been doing a lot. But I'm kind of concerned by the lack of solid meaties on Mr. Crimson's side. Like, that was a trade on Wake Up. He got counter hit on Wake Up a lot of times. He's dropping this. He's definitely not looking like himself today.
Honestly, it looks like this might be the fact that he's not been playing G for that long, and Gunslinger has been playing Zeku since the character came out, pretty much. You can really see, you know, he's just not ready for a lot of these specific situations that Gunslinger's thrown at him. Raw throw to the corner. X on the pressure right now. What's it going to be? Crimson.
Oh, nice one. Nice challenge on this. He's trying to get some more space. Finally able to get this one. And look at it! Ending medium. That was a counter hit. Mr. Crimson, your meaties need to be tighter.
Yeah, we saw this one from Infectious yesterday as well. Do they know something we don't, perhaps? All right, here we go. Dash up here. Pressure's on. Keeps it safe with the fireball. Yeah, nice. Bad situation for Gunslinger. Could this be the first round for Crimson? And it is. And that was almost the fastest 3-0. Like, man.
Yeah.
It's been a very fast set so far. Crimson, this might be his opportunity.
It took a while, but Mr. Crimson bring it back. And okay, another challenge on this. Crimson looking a bit better, putting the pressure on, trying to just lock Gunslinger down, and Gunslinger faking that wall jump to make Crimson commit to something. Nothing yet. The standing medium kick hit, but no conversion.
Yeah, okay, the back breaker there on the back throw. Nice conversion. Okay, Crimson does have some very clean stuff here with this G. There is again the V-skill 2. Forcing Crimson to back off, gets the back throw. What? Wake up buffer from Crimson just in case of the approach. I love it. Yo, what is this tech? Wake up medium kick.
This Zeku has been extremely slippery on Wake Up, and Crimson is absolutely struggling. No conversion on this though. That could have been a bit bigger. That could have probably been a stun, but look at this. The V-Trigger 2 is activated. He's gonna get a bit more damage. The one touch is there, and the cross-up is gonna take it. Gunslinger offers himself a first match point.
Yes, he does. There we go. I'm just trying to look at the frame rate here on this medium kick, man. Is there something we don't know about? Okay, interesting. All right. The only thing I can see unique about it is that it forces stand, but okay. Man, the way that I've seen Infectious and Gunslinger use it, it's really interesting.
Yeah, they just take advantage of the fact that it's harder to visually meet his Zekus. They're just trying to like play with this. And look at this, he whiffs and immediately just uses the EXTP for safety, life lead on Gunslinger's side. And now Crimson is thinking, what do I do? How do I come back? I can't do anything. That's gonna be the jump in. And Gunslinger just needs one more conversion to get to winners final. Mr. Crimson activates, V reversal, it's V-Trigger time.
Here we go, V-Trigger's out there, the V-skill, spin it. Does have a lot of that gauge remaining, and then we all know G can make this happen. Yo, the back throw, oh, that wasn't enough! Jab buffer though. This is Crimson's chance. Command grab or no command grab? What's it gonna be?
Oh, he had to. That's the first time he actually landed that command grab on this. That's gonna be big damage. That's not gonna kill it. And of course, another meaty that ends up whiffing on this. And Gunslinger is gonna slide through his opponent and just go to that winner's final. It's been an absolute nightmare for Mr. Crimson to just deal with these wake-up decisions from Gunslinger.
Man, that wasn't the most optimal combo he could have done. Surely not. Like, he could have spent some bar on that. He could have perhaps got the kill. I don't know. Like, I'm no G player, but man, that definitely looked like he could have optimized a little further. Gunslinger just jabbing it out, man. I mean, he had 2 more games just in case anyway. So, you know, take the risk. If it hits, you win the game. If not, then you've got 2 more games to work with. So I like that approach.
And considering how the game went anyway, like the success on his side, success rate was so high, why would he stop? Mr. Crimson was clearly having trouble to identify which wake up he's using every single time, obviously. And Slinger was like, you know what, I'm just going to use it against him. That's going to work in my favor. Great games to him. Gunslinger leading the way in winners final. And considering our next match is Infectious versus Mopulapo, you might have like a winners final between the boys. These guys play each other every single day.
Exactly. Yeah, these guys grinded out the game. They labbed the hell out of Zeku. They know pretty much everything there is to know about this character, and I'm sure for them it would be a massive deal to be able to play each other in the winners final of the CPT event. I'd like to see it personally. That'd be cool. But man, it's going to be interesting. Mopulapo with, listen, man, he got some notches on the belt. Like, listen, this guy taking down some serious players in this tournament so far.
He's done a ridiculous run. Of course, he took Problem X down, and like I want to say, right, Mopulapo is a very offensive, very a kind of player who's always like on your face, who's always annoying you, and then like frustrates you. You can't frustrate a machine. Right, like Infectious has a game plan. He's gonna play. I feel like, to me, this opposition of style is the kind of style that really is in Infectious' favor. This is the kind of matchups where Infectious usually does well. But considering the fact that it's also the case for Problem X, and Problem X lost to Mopulapo earlier, I am wondering, I think Mopulapo winning would be an absolute upset in this matchup, but he reached top 8 in winners. I can't be surprised of anything now.
I agree. I think it would be a big upset for sure, but I feel like, man, the way Mop's been playing, he has the perfect style. Like, no disrespect to the guy, like, he's a strong player, but he has the perfect style for an online tournament. He will frustrate the hell out of you, do everything in his power to take that win. And like, it just seems like he challenges at all the right times. Sometimes in Street Fighter 5, you get those rounds that just work your way. Mop seems to be amazing at making that happen and, go into his favor. And here he is, winners top 8. It's a massive step forward in Street Fighter 5 for him.
Yeah, absolutely massive one for him. That is his second CPT top 8, as he was top 8 at Reflect last year. But that's going to be the second game of that winners bracket. Who will join Gunslinger in winners final between his boy Infectious or Mopulapo and his absolutely wild Balrog, the V-Trigger 2 Balrog on Mopulapo's side. It's time for another first to 3. Will the machine weather the storm?
Yeah, let's find out. Should be a great match regardless. I'm excited to see it. Let's see here. Will it be Infectious with that methodical playstyle, or Mopulapo with that aggressive, explosive boxing?
Round 1.
Let's get it.
Fight.
Let's go. First one, Infectious. Getting the first opening on this. That standing medium kick ended up getting some damage for him, and that's a good punish. Clean one. Infectious is gonna wait. Good conversion on Mopulapo's side.
Yeah, target combo knockdown. Very nice. Oh, that was unsafe for sure. Ooh. Okay, in fact, just right now, like, this guy definitely comes with a game plan for sure. He is definitely not going to be letting any wasted movements happen during this match. Okay, nice.
Nice. Oh, could not get anything more at this point. And look at this. He's just poking him with that crouching medium punch, waiting for Mopu to get in. But Mopulapo, lots of patience, waiting for the right moment to get that dash straight. He got one. Of course, he will need much more. He's waiting. That V-trigger is out. The low is going to be blocked. And Infectious doesn't really need to take the offense right now. He's just going to wait for him. And look at this. Gets the challenge. Looking on the Infectious side. But Mopulapo looking for the way. Gets the conversion. That was a bit too ambitious. Infectious gets round 1.
Spoiler, he was charging tap that entire time, by the way. Like, I've played against this guy a number of times. I know exactly what he's doing, bro. And if you see this guy just sort of sitting there doing nothing, he is charging tap, let me tell you. All right.
That's what I want to see. I absolutely love seeing those taps. They're violent, you know?
Yeah, man. Big damage. Okay. Nice buffer there. Gets the follow-up and the back throw. Nap time. Dash up, crush. This is where Mopulapo's so dangerous, bro.
Absolutely.
Scary
He's putting
player.
him in the corner now, and Infectious is going to have to take a decision on Wake Up. Wakes up with the EXDP. That's going to be good damage as well with the V-trigger. Uses the second bar. Going to keep the pressure on. No button press on Mopulapo's side. Gets the EX straight and no meaty converted on this. Mopulapo looking good though.
Absolutely. Knows when to use
At your toes.
That is the Mop special. He will get you with that, man. There is no escaping it. It's like Boxer says, man. No escape at all.
Yeah, watch
Can't
your
avoid
toes.
it.
Infectious was trying to walk out, but Mopulapo was one step ahead of him. Mopulapo trying the jump in, but maybe a bit too obvious. Infectious keeps control.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Raw B skill right there. Infectious not ready. He tried summon, but got counter hit.
Yeah.
Down here, Grams. Trying to just slow that approach. Dangerous Mopulapo though. Nice.
Yeah, the grab was a bit risky. There's good challenge on the Mopulapo side. Really strong play so far on Mopulapo's side and gets the activation as well. Gonna put Infectious to the corner now. Infectious not pressing any button, but he's the one under pressure. And guess what? Another pressure moment for Mopulapo right now. Infectious in the corner, trying to escape. No, the crash counter was not converted.
That's a shame right there. Just got some pushback on that. I'm not sure what. Normally that would combo, but okay, here we go. Young Zeki right now, trying to fish. And
Great anti-air.
Whoa, the confident walk up from Infectious. One touch, by the way. That'll do it. Yo, he was ready.
Oh, gets the conversion on this. Into the V-trigger. Look at this kill, Taran. That's gonna be the extra damage. No, the scaling saves him. But it's a one-touch. It's gonna be the throw, the instant overhead. What an option by Mopulapo. He's playing absolutely out of his mind. And he took an amazing game number 1. This man is unstoppable today.
Man, he took the bold read right there. The jump back jab. It paid off. You can't argue with it. It worked out. Infectious was not ready for that one. He had the meaty ready. Mopulapo, he waited, and then he did the jump back button. So that's going to do it right there. First game will go to him. Let's see if Infectious can adapt. Or can Mopulapo keep this going?
I've got to say, I'm really liking how Mopulapo is playing right now. He's really playing methodical well and just tries to surprise Infectious at these moments where he needs the tap is there, but that's gonna be thrown immediately. Infectious still remains in control, but it feels like he just needs one momentum shift for Mopulapo to come in.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Well, the beautiful buffer right there from Infectious. He knew perhaps that would be the moment he tried the EX dash. Okay, great conversion, and the realization that he was airborne and then to convert into the DP, that was something else, man. Infectious, this is the kind of thing that separates a good player from a world-class player. That was insane.
That was a lightning fast conversion as well, but the dash tray gets the opening on Mopulapo's side. Punch man up!
Okay. Here we go right now. Mopulapo, man. This is what I mean when I mentioned earlier about the frustrating playstyle. Like, he would just stand there and, not even block, you know? Just to, sort of bait you in and frustrate you. Okay, here we go. The Rufus. Crash medium punch.
Still keeping this. He's done a lot of usage of that crouch medium punch on this. And look at this. The Bushin flip into the throw. He's getting a crouching fierce, but no conversion on this. And look at this. Mopulapo now activates. He's gonna get a good position right now. Infectious, of course, will wake up with the XDP. That is the second time. And that is the second time it lands. Mopulapo needs to respect him a bit more. He's in the corner now. What can he do? Gets the conversion. The command grab whips.
That's such a heartbreak. It was too far. And of course, Boxer command grab, not known for its amazing range. And you just saw it right there. If he was a pixel closer, he might have got the scoop. But yeah, that wasn't it right there, unfortunately for him.
That's unfortunate because I was smelling that comeback coming, and that's slight spacing that betrayed Mopulapo at the end. But Infectious getting that game, evening the sets up 1-1 in this first to 3, and Infectious looking a tad bit more comfortable, but it's still a very, very, very close set. Let's see if Mopulapo can bring the heat back.
Let's see. He definitely can. You know, the way he's been playing this whole tournament, and you know he's been preparing. He's been watching all the Infectious matches on YouTube. Getting that.
That was a Street Fighter 4 setup, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Boxing has a few of those weird ones where he can like go on either side. Like, yeah, it's strange.
That was a great answer to the V-skill to attempt. And look at this Mop, keeping it up, just all the pressure. Zeku looking for a way out. And a great patience on Mopulapo's side. Just gonna wait into the viewers, and that whiffed.
Wow, it went. That's crazy.
Oh! Yo, I got hit. Yo, that overhead was genius.
Yeah. He'll throw it out at the times you least expect it. Okay, here we go.
Ah, he's trying, but Infectious was ready for this one. He's gonna use the V-trigger.
Side switch.
Yeah, side switch, extra conversion. Into the throw, just needs one more. The jump is not anti-air, then he swapped sides. That was very sneaky of Infectious, gets the conversion, and he's gonna get the rounds.
So one of the things that sort of separates Infectious from a lot of players is like, Mopulapo, he could surprise you one game, and a lot of players would crumble after that perhaps. Infectious, it will literally never change his playstyle regardless on what his opponent does, which is, you know, something to be admired, honestly.
I think Infectious is the kind of guy who comes with a plan, and he will die by his plan. Like, he will not swap the plan in the middle of the round. Like, he worked on one, he's gonna make it work. So far looking good, but I've got to say Mopulapo really has the right choices to try and put him in trouble. And look at this, he just walked past this one. The reversal is gonna be thrown though. Mopulapo with the anti-air looking good, trying to get the crush counter, but Infectious not pressing any button.
I think that Infectious kind of clocked onto the fact that Mop's using a lot of V-reversals as well whenever he's under pressure. Even on like jump-ins when it's not the best time to use a V-reversal. And looks like Infectious, you know, like he's the kind of player that will he'll put that in his database. You know, he's gonna have that ready. Okay, nice break. Right here. Oh, go to the V skill again and again. Another challenge from Infectious, who will spend the V trigger.
Yeah, he's been opened up by this in the first game, but I feel like she's like, you know what, every time I'm gonna see this skill, I'm gonna press buttons now, just in case. It's time for Mopulapo to adapt to this one. Still doable, still very close.
Yep, and you know he's gonna want to activate. There it is off the V skill. Okay. No big punish there from Infectious, just jabs it out. Ooh, scary to dash up there. Especially when the V trigger is here for both players. What's it gonna be? Next touch could potentially be the end game scenario.
Oh! It's gonna be big! He's gonna just wait! Mopulapo, you've got 5 seconds to wait on this. Can you? Wait, you can get thrown. Don't press the button. Stay there!
Oh, that break!
My god, what a clutch. That tech was so ambitious because a counter hit would have been the end for Mopulapo. Clutches that round. He's so solid.
With 3 seconds on the clock, that could have... He didn't have to go for a throw. He could have shimmied him. But Mop banked on the throw, and it was. Okay, here we go. Great conversion for Infectious. Gets the forward throw. This guy is just so cerebral, man. He just plays the game. He just plays it to a science, you know. All right, here we go. Oh, that's big damage right there off the target combo forward throw. Look at how quick this round is in Damascus. Damn.
Yeah, he's keeping everything, but look at this Mopulapo now trying to get back. Just wait, gets the counter hit, but no conversion on this. The V-trigger is still active. He's looking for something else. Ooh, that was bad. That's gonna be punished into the command grab. That's gonna build up on that stun. Mopulapo looking to keep the pressure on.
It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. Don't count this man out. V-trigger is locked and loaded from Infectious. Has a ton of bar as well. We'll be able to build up that super on the next hit, and there it is! Just gonna style on him, spend it, why not? There you go. Infectious takes his second game in this first of 3 set. Damn, that was a sick match.
I feel bad. I feel bad for Mopulapo because, like, I think the thing to do right now in this matchup is to just like remove from your muscles that V-skill attempt. Like, this V-skill attempt needs... You've been, I think 4 times in a row he tried, and 4 times in a row he's been properly challenged and punished by Infectious. This is the kind of thing that right now you should clock on and be like, okay, Infectious is ready for this. I'm just gonna go for a classic frame trap just to check, you know, if he's mashing. If he's just mashing after you press a button, try the frame trap. Maybe you will get that counter hit. Yeah. Try another approach. Right now it's a great start by Infectious, but he puts himself in a corner.
Oh, that's going to be a punish on the reversal. But Lapo, he does tend to throw those out, sort of, even in situations when it might not be the best. Nice anti-air though. Gets the forward throw as well. Okay.
Nice.
The dash low. Oh, crushed up. He's going to be close to stun.
Just need the one throw and gets the pressure. Can he kill with this? Gonna just go for as much damage as he can.
He can't kill.
Yeah, cannot. He's gonna just wait on this. He just needs One convincing touch, and that's the one. Watch your toes. As always, watch your toes. Mopulapo is ridiculously efficient.
Yeah, he knows exactly when you want to try and make that approach, and he interrupts at the right time. There you go. Stays alive in this. Infectious, though. He's just... You see how he's walking to the space in? Like, he's getting that space in perfect to punish dash straights. Okay, there we go. V-Skill 2's out there. Oh,
yeah, he's been consistently out of that V-Skill 2 range as well. I like the answers on Mopulapo's side. He's really trying to punch man up, but Infectious keeps the right spacing.
All right. Ooh, what's it going to be? Nice knockdown there. Infectious. Risky bit paid off. And a throw.
Look at that boss walk, man. He has no fear. And the standing fierce into the conversion. Getting close. That's going to be the stun clean round. Infectious is going to offer himself 1 match point.
Man, it's so easy to forget that this character has an overhead with all the tools that he has, with all the movement options, and, you know, it's just scary. You've always got to be looking for something from Zeku, man. It surprises you.
Absolutely. Mopulapo now waiting, being patient, trying to challenge these approaches by Infectious, but Infectious very, very safe.
Nice.
That was gassed.
That was so clean, as you'd expect from Infectious. You get away with something a couple of times against him, he's going to clock on rapidly. Nice plus frames. Oh no, challenge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Listen, frame data is advisory. You do what you want with the frame data.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Don't think plus frames is like your ticket to beating this guy, because, you know, he'll clock on. No conversion there, but he did get the follow-up. Okay.
Nice one. Gets the conversion. Oh,
nice
what an
chase
answer!
down.
That was sick! Mopulapo with the one touch, but he woke up buttons. Once again, Infectious gets out of a sticky situation into the V-Trigger 2. Infectious is looking a bit better right now. No button pressed, of course. Just take the throw for now. That's gonna be the counter hit. One button too much by Mopulapo. That was so close. But Infectious closes it and will join his bro Gunslinger in winner's final. Damn.
That's a great one for them, man. You know, kudos to those guys. They've been trained all year round, and here they are now in the winners final of the CPT event. But Mopulapo, man, his downfall came. He went for the command grab at the end. Infectious woke up with the buttons. Boom! It was downhill from there for Mop, and Infectious is going to march on into the winners bracket. But listen, I don't want to be the guy that has to play Mop in losers, man. No way, not the way he's playing.
That's going to be the winner of Vegapatch Shivs, I believe, who plays Mopulapo later. So it's definitely a hard one. But we have our winners final set, and it's the two guys who literally play each other every single day. Gunslinger and Infectious, they play the same character. They learn the character together. They lab the character together. It couldn't be like any more perfect for these guys. And of course, in losers, you got Mopulapo, who will play the winner of Vegapatch versus Shivs. And then Mr. Crimson, who will play the winner of Hurricane versus Kills You. The losers bracket is set. The winners bracket is set as well. We are gonna take a quick 5 minutes break and then come back with more action, jump into that loser side of that top 8 and keep going with the hype Street Fighter 5 action. Get a drink, get a snack. We're back in 5 minutes with more Street Fighter on the Capcom Pro Tour EU West.
EX special moves are the enhanced version of a character's special move. For the most part, they inflict more damage than their regular counterparts. But they can also come with additional properties. Some moves become faster, making them more difficult to react to and punish. Some moves gain new properties, such as armor or invincibility. And some create new combo possibilities. Ones where the regular special would not allow it. Please note that in order to perform the EX special move, you need to input the required motion, whether it be a charge or motion input, and press 2 buttons simultaneously. So 2 punch buttons or 2 kick buttons. They also require you to spend meter, which is stored in the EX gauge. There's multiple ways to build EX meter, such as landing a series of attacks, landing a throw, or taking damage. In order to get access to better things in life, one must pay, and Street Fighter is no exception to this rule. Every character has 3 sets of normal attacks in Street Fighter V: standing attacks, crouching attacks, and jumping attacks, which apply to both the character's punch and kick buttons. In Street Fighter V, we use abbreviations for normals, and they are as followed: jab, meaning light punch; strong, meaning medium punch; fierce, meaning heavy punch; short, meaning light kick; forward, meaning medium kick; roundhouse, meaning heavy kick. The heavy kick can also be referred to as sweep, but this only applies to the crouching version of the heavy kick. Normals are an integral part of fighting games with great versatility. They start combos, they help with pressure, and they counter certain attacks in open play. Every normal has a purpose. It is up to you as a player to find out what that purpose is.
Welcome back to the Capcom Pro Tour EU West, to the final CPT in Europe to decide who is the last European representative to join the Capcom Cup roster this season. I'm Damascus with my boy Tarrant, and we're gonna swap from that winners bracket that was full of Zeku gameplay with a full-on Zeku vs Zeku winners final straight to the losers bracket and a couple of very interesting matches, Tarrant.
Yeah, absolutely. Some very, very interesting ones for sure. Of course, Vega Patch versus Shivs, you saw in the pre-show. Shivs is comfortable playing both characters, depending on how Vega Patch does against Laura to begin with. So we know that's going to be Fang versus Laura to kick things off. And Hurricane versus Kills You, you know, 2 players that definitely play against each other a lot. The Cameroon Throwdown, these guys representing their home country. And they definitely grind together a lot. I've definitely, you know, these guys hang out at events. Well, when offline was a thing, they've definitely been grinding out, you know, the matches and stuff. So that's going to be an interesting one to watch for sure. And yeah, man, this tournament is just going to keep getting more and more interesting as we go.
Absolutely. We've still got a bunch of ridiculous matches lined up. Of course, the boys are in winners final right now between Gunslinger and Infectious, which should be an interesting one. Now it's going to be Vega Patch, the lone Spanish representative, who was in top 8 as well on the previous CPT EU West, a consistent season so far. He's going to have to face Shivs. As you said, Shiv is a Menats main, but of course he plays Laura on the side. He was originally a Laura main, and he played Laura against MQS's Fang yesterday and won this way. I do believe it's sensible to expect Laura to come back because just the archetype of that matchup, Fang unable to like dish huge damage, just having to like chip you away, and Laura able to literally like two-touch you into death like as soon as she activates that V-Trigger 1, seems like the matchup you would want to favor in this situation. And indeed, it's Bonita time against Fang. Vegapatch is gonna take on a second, he's gonna take on Laura. Shivs having to go through the Fang gauntlet today. Can he get a second Fang down?
Yeah, I mean, he had a real clutch match with MQS yesterday in top 16. That was, you know, by no means an easy match, you know, down to the wire, last game, last round. So let's see here. Can Vegapatch hold it down, or is Shivs going to be able to get another Fang on here we go. He's in there straight away.
That's a good jump attempt, but got the trade. All right, gets a bit more, and that's gonna be Fang now on the offense. Vegapatch puts him in the corner, and that's what he wants right now. He wants to keep that Laura in a situation where the poison is chipping away, but Shivs gets away.
Here we go, and this is of course something that Laura can offer that Manak cannot. Just this explosive, just unpredictability when she's up close. There you go. Command grab, gonna do it right there. Vegapito needs more Doritos, guys. Come on, give him your energy.
Absolutely, my man is having a lot of trouble, of course, dealing with that Laura offense. It's gonna be the explosive offense against the defense. The attempt on Vegapatch side gets the first opening, of course, don't get that much damage, but the poison is gonna be the one doing the work for him.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, that poison is racking up right now. Vegapatch yet to take a hit in this round so far. EX Cloud, nice anti-air. That crouch heavy punch, just anti-airs in situations you wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
very nice
indeed. It's gonna keep the pressure on. Shivs in the corner right now and just thinking, when do I activate? When is it time? Can I even have a situation like this? Great block. Vegapatch putting all the pressure, but Shivs stays alive, and the raw activation
I mean, that life bar doesn't mean anything right now.
Yeah,
like it really doesn't. If she got the hit there and started something, that could have been a disaster for Vegapatch. But he closed it out. You know, just nipping that in the bud, closing it out with the jab. Doesn't want to let her keep going.
Indeed, that was an example round by Vegapatch, just showing how you should play against Laura. But of course, it's something that's very, very hard to consistently reproduce. And Shivs actually chased that V reversal, but could not get the conversion.
Okay, here we go. Just trying to approach right here, Vegapatch. I mean, I feel like, you know, Laura's strength in this matchup is reacting to whatever Fang does, but you know, if the Fang player plays very patient as well and doesn't throw out too many options, there could be a bit of a nightmare for Laura, to be honest. Okay, here we go.
It definitely looks hard. It's just that Laura has the burst damage to just overcome this kind of situation, but so far this Fang is doing extremely well at just locking Shivs down. Shiv is still blocking, and the counter hit is gonna get the stun. Vegapatch is gonna get game number 1.
So he did 2 shots there. He could have done low short throw, I believe. Maybe that's what Shivs expected, so he pressed tech maybe. But either way, he got hit by that second low light kick, which did close it out right there. Vegapito gonna take the first round, the first game. Let's go, guys.
The Spanish boys out there all loudly cheering for their boy, of course, Vegapatch, the lone, the top Spanish representative. You know, make it loud all the time. He's the one who's always carrying the Spanish flag on his back on international Street Fighter 5 events, and today he's trying to stay alive in this, just getting the first hits, but no conversion.
Okay. Oh my goodness. And you can see right here, like this is how it went yesterday, though. MQS got the first game on Shivs. But then Shivs, I don't know, man, turned it around. Okay, here we go.
Oh, great. Well, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for these command grabs. He's looking to surprise. That Fang gets the crush counter, and another conversion. This time, Shivs putting Fang in the blender right now. We're getting close to the stun. It's just a one touch.
Oh, there you go. Jump back, medium kick, I believe it was. Fang is a tall character, so, I mean, these tall characters, they get opened up like that, man.
Absolutely, that was a clean round by Shivs, showing that the fight is still on, keeping the pressure. And Vegapatch challenges correctly, just gets that Laura away.
Nice, there you go, that's what you want. So when you see him throw the poison ball, she has a couple of options. Wow!
That was sick. That was sick, though.
The fake fireball, command grab.
Definitely a good one, surprise you, because you're looking at the fireball, you're getting ready to block, and the command grab comes. What a conversion by Vegapatch. Of course, not a huge damage, but gets the throw, sends her to the corner, and the poison is doing your job.
Yep, and this is exactly what Vegapatch wants. There you go. She needs Bar to be able to close the gap consistently and react to whatever he does. But oh my goodness.
It's away.
Wow. And of course, that's a risk because that loses to command grab. But Vega Patch realizing Shiv's maybe a bit too far to attempt that there. Here we go. Oh, that fake was beautiful. He knew that's exactly what Shiv wanted.
Absolutely. That was masterfully laid down. The plan completely worked, and Vega Patch gonna get the rounds.
That was sick. Vega Patch playing strategy games out here. All right, there we go.
Oh, that was gassed.
Shiv's got fortunate there, to be honest. And again, and this is going to be the death of Vega Patch here.
Yeah, you don't. It's Laura. When there's Laura and stun, I don't even care how much life you have left. You're pretty much dead. Shivs converts it and evens the setup, just showing that this is exactly what he wants in this matchup. He's trying to get that explosive offense to work, and as soon as it starts working, as soon as the momentum is on him, that's when Vega Patch struggled. That's when Shiv is brilliant, and that was an amazing match for him. Now, can Vega Patch go back to being solid like he was on the first game?
I mean, this is exactly what I said earlier, man. It went down like this against MQS. Shiv's lost the first game, but then, adapted to the man and made it happen. So let's see here. There are more games to work with, of course. Nice option there. So I guess that from certain ranges, she doesn't always need bars. She does have pretty decent range on her sweep. Oh, wow. Okay. And so if she got the hit there and even got the combo, I think she might have been pushed into the poison, but obviously it would have wore off immediately. So okay.
Vega Patch waiting nice, gets the juggle as well. The poison is gonna get in there. She's running through, gets the command grab, heals himself, and is gonna get another command grab. The blender is active. Turn it on. Mix the man. Vega Patch in the corner, trying to find a way out. There it is, and he's gonna get the conversion. Shiv's not ready to block this one.
Yep, Vega Patch always with the optimal combos. Got those optimal fang combos on deck. There's the trap. No, the reversal denied again.
He does not want to get under pressure at all. Shivs decided to forget about V-Trigger just to get away from that pressure. There's still one reversal available for him.
Yep. Surprised he didn't do it on the coward crouch kick. Yeah. There you go. The buffer, the stand medium punch into the cloud. That's going to do it for Vega Patch. Gets another round on the board.
Outstanding game by Vega Patch, man. Like, he's really playing the best he can against Laura, but the clean jump in to open the round, that is not the start he wants. Gets the second conversion, we're already close to the stun. He's gonna get the throw, one touch into the stun tower, and the command grab. That was an absolute... Listen, we've done that since season 1. Sometimes Laura rounds happen. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Laura round. 15 seconds, you didn't get to play, get to the next round.
15-second round right there. That was indeed a Laura round. Listen, she can dish out that damage quickly, surprise you, and then that's it. Before you blink and it's over.
Yeah, so it happens right there. You're allowed 2 decisions in these situations. If you make twice the wrong decision, that's done. That goes really fast. That's what Laura can do to you. But of course, Vega Patch still got time to bring it back. Nice one. Gets under the command grab.
Huh? That looked crazy. That is an interesting situation right there. Oh, okay, I like that. Yes, he can cancel the EX, but again, Shiv's ready. The solution. And again, a command grab. Fang, not one of these characters. No reversal available. Only has 4 frame normals.
Yeah, he needs to, be absolutely so he cannot just press a button and hope that this works. And still looking good. And of course, we've seen Shivs using a bit more command grabs because Fang is not the kind of character who just jumps away because of how slow his jump can be. So Shiv is trying to force him to go for that now.
Here we go. Vega Patch is in control right now. Bart needs to be careful. One wrong option could spell disaster. The EX shoulder is waiting. And he wants to react to whatever Vega Patch does right now. But the B trigger, there it is. Gets out the B reversal from Vega Patch, realizing he doesn't even need B trigger to win this one. Yo, the escape! He was ready.
That was a last minute escape, man. That was ridiculous the way he escaped. But watch out, you're in the corner. Great challenge. Vega Patch is gonna get game number 3, and that is gonna be 2-1 on the Spanish side. He is playing ridiculous despite the amount of effort Shivs is putting in just keeping the offense and putting him under pressure. He manages to remain calm.
That could definitely have gone either way right there. Man, Shivs was looking like... He was looking ready to react to whatever Vega Patch did, but he's surprised. I like how he's thrown in now. He's doing the EX cancel into the poison cancel into the EX slice.
Yeah.
Just to make Shivs think twice about just going for that punish every single time. But here we go, another command grab. Vega Patch has been getting scooped a lot.
Oh my god, my god, the buttons are being pressed and it's all in that Laura's favor against the throw. Oh, did I hear Laura round?
Yeah. He was trying to beat his PB right there, but unable to do so. 20 seconds this time. Come on, man. Back to the drawing board.
The 80% is being attempted, but not yet. Shivs getting a clean, very favorable round. Starts this one with a lot of EX as well to work with.
Okay. EX right there, the slide to follow up. Shivs though with a fantastic buffer. That crouch fierce, really strong button. Laura's got some really good buttons in neutral, man. Like, I feel like that doesn't get mentioned enough about his character, to be honest. Nice backdash though. This time, okay, Vegapatch kind of clocking on. A few more backdashes being thrown in, perhaps.
I can think a bit more. That's gonna be hard. You know that the damage that he puts is not the highest one. It's gonna have to get away. And great one just meets her halfway. That's gonna be a bit of poison as well to work. Vegapatch is building up a long comeback, but not happening. Great reaction. Shift was ready. The crush counter is gonna close it. We got a game 5.
Going down to the last game now, guys. Let's see. These matches have been so back and forth. I feel like most of the matches that Shivs has won, most of the rounds he's won, have just been like that, just dominant, just rush down in like 20 seconds or so. Vegapatch, that's where it can struggle. You can struggle as a Fang player because you don't really have a consistent answer for that kind of stuff. You just have to like really hold it and choose your spot to escape wisely. But let's see if Vegapatch can adapt here. I like both these guys, man. I'm a fan of both of them. They're both my boys. So I'm cool with either of them taking it. Let's get back into it, guys.
Absolutely. I want to see how hype will that final game be. It's the first 2-3. It's 2-all between these guys. And we got Vegapatch just using the poison to start. Gets the anti-air. A trade, but slightly in his favor on this side. And that's going to be no conversion on these two lights. Vegapatch keeping the pressure on the anti-air clean.
There we go. Now the corner position right here for Vegapatch. Oh, he went for that trap again, but Shivs has blocked that successfully every time. The anti-air. Scoop time. Okay.
So delayed that she auto-corrected it as well. That was a great timing by Shivs on this, and the pressure is going to be in there. Shivs now putting some more pressure on that Fang, and Vegapatch looking for a way out, trying to fly his way out. But not going to work. That's going to be chased. The counter hits.
Oh, it's a punish, no? Okay, I'm pretty sure like Shivs could have attempted something there. All right, here we go.
That was the same side that Shivs not blocked, but you couldn't get much more on this. Gets the one, but of course you can't even do this. That neutral jump is not gonna land properly. The walk back.
I like the Shivs is he's not delaying the throw. He's either committing to throw or he's not. That's it. Okay. Again, man, I feel like you've got to stop going for that setup because you put yourself in the corner. He's blocked it every single time.
And look at this. He's so active right now. And gets to what? I've got to say, this was good because at this range, he usually just like throws poison. Right now at this range, he does a standing fierce, and that absolutely works perfectly. Vegapito gets himself too much points.
Absolutely. That was massive. Reset time for Shivs, though. This looking like another Laura round. Vegapatch escapes, though. Okay.
Back to safety we are, but that's going to be command grab. Shivs puts him back in the blender. Once again, to the blender we go. Ouch.
Oh, the delayed fierce. That was huge right there. Trying to fly out. Challenge air to air. Okay, this is Vegapatch's chance. Shivs though with a massive life lead. Okay.
Great answer.
Regular shoulder.
Great answer into the instant overhead. Shivs evens it up. This is the final round. Who will join Mopulapo in that loser's top 8? Shivs or Vegapatch? Final round of this set. Let's go.
Let us go indeed. Okay. Oh, again, that shoulder has been the tail of the tape. You've got to be so careful throwing out those fireballs against Shivs. Okay, here we go. Staggering with the buttons right now. Trying to open up Vegapatch.
Good defense so far, very solid from Vegapatch, trying to get this. The jump's gonna be traded. And now it's like, what do I do against that fireball? That was not the right answer. Shivs now puts him the blender and just walks away, but a great anti-air again into the command grab. Shivs is looking good.
Yep, indeed. Jab anti-air here. Shivs looking ready for this, but the reversal not dead from Vegapatch. Okay, there we go. He realizes he has to keep on this now. Okay, Shiv sees his chance and runs off. And okay, so this is something that I think Vegapatch has a problem with. Every time he went for that side switch setup in the corner, Shivs either blocked it, and at the end there, he knew. The second he blocked it, he was out, and that was the round. Shivs is going to take it. Great play from him, man.
That was very, very smart by Shivs on this one. The final one to jump away. That was extremely efficient. Shivs will be moving forward in the top 8. Losers to face Mopulapo later in a first to 3. Vegapatch will take 7th place, but once again, an extremely entertaining player to watch. It's always fun to watch his Fang for years. Like, I've been a fan of his gameplay and always cool to watch. We hope, to watch him again soon, because always a cool person to watch with all of the cool Fang tech. But Shivs moving forward against Mopulapo. We've got one match left on that round 1. And what a match this is. This is the Cameroon special. Hurricane against Killzoo.
This is going to be a great one for sure. It's definitely going to be hype. Two players that play against each other a lot. Killzoo, you know, such an exciting young player. Very, very strong carrying. You know, trains with Hurricane a lot, actually. Trains with the top-level French players. And Hurricane, you know, you don't have, you know, if you play Street Fighter 5, if you know about the game, if you follow the scene, you must know about Hurricane. One of the best camis out there, you know, just super, super strong. Always going toe-to-toe with some of the best out there, regardless of the tournaments that he attends. And yeah, it's going to be a really, really good match, guys.
I'm definitely looking forward to this one for many reasons. Obviously, we mentioned the fact that these guys are boys, right? Like they play with each other and everything. But it feels like Killzoo over the last few like iterations of tournaments has been one player who showed that he can handle the Hurricane. Like he can get through the storm and make it work. And Killzoo is a guy, like I know that as soon as I launched Wanteds and Hurricane was being the champion every week, Killzoo kept DMing me, yo, when can I play? Like when can I play? I'm going to take Hurricane down. And like, you know, he's out there and today he took Hurricane down on the Salt Mine League. Can he take Hurricane down here on the biggest of stages, you know, the top 8 of a CPT? It is going to be a Karin against Cammy matchup in this one. These guys, they have played a lot together. And I still don't know, you're tired, like when you're in a tournament, meeting your boy, is it a good, is it a bad thing? Like I've never been a fan. I don't like playing my boy in tournament. Like,
yeah, I know. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you guys, you train for this. You know, you want to be in that top position. You want to be in that top 8. And I feel like it's also, you know, in one aspect, it's like, oh man, one of us has to lose. But at the same way, you know, you're there because you train so hard together. So it's really cool to see that. We see it in the winner's side as well with Gunslinger and Infectious. So
yeah, I think being there shows that, you know, we train together, and that's where it leads us. Meeting each other in top 8 it's actually a privilege, right? It's just the fact that obviously they play together. You know, I guess they run back and forth. Someone wins once and the other win the other time. And who will be the winner for today between Killzoo and Hurricane? A Karin against a Cammy. Wrong stage has been chosen. We'll kind of have to restart that set as the players are doing the classic, the Asian button check, as we like.
Yeah, no problem, guys. So yeah, we got training stage, so they're just going to be starting this one up quickly. But yeah, man, this should be a great one for sure. Hurricane, I feel like, you know, everybody in Europe knows about this guy. You know, you need to be ready for Cammy. You know, he's always online. He's always playing. I feel like this guy doesn't really mind where he plays. A lot of people say like, oh man, I don't want to play online because it's not the same as offline. Hurricane, either way, he's fine. He doesn't really mind, you know. He will play it and give his best regardless. So I feel like Killzoo, like for me personally, I feel like Hurricane has a great chance here to take this and advance on. But Killzoo, because of that, you know, the training together and stuff, I feel like he can definitely surprise Hurricane here. It can go either way, honestly.
I don't even think it would be a surprise, really. It would just be doing well. But as you said, right, I think Hurricane has got like a strong like adjective, like he had a strong advantage in the fact that he's one of the guys that since SF5 was released, he's always taken online seriously. He's always been like, you know what, I mean, you know, the game is there, I'm playing, I'm trying to get better. Yes, I'm taking it seriously, I'm going to play ranked, I'm going to be there, trying hard, trying to win. And today, you know, is a great opportunity for him that all that grind indeed is paying off. But of course, he's going to have to run through Killzoo. He's won so many online tournaments in Europe. He's won a couple of offline tournaments as well. We remember that Sonic Boom, where Hurricane ended up the champion. He is a CPT winner. He's done well in multiple tournaments around the world, but today is another chance for him. Can he defeat his son, you know, Killzoo, or will he fall? Will he fall to his former student? He's not his student anymore right now.
Let's see. This is it, you know. He's stepped up from that, and now, you know, he's his opponent in the top 8 of a Capcom Pro Tour event. Let me tell you, man, there's no love lost here. So, okay, all right, Killzoo right here. And let me tell you, Killzoo has been a big fan of these throws. Like I noticed that in his matches yesterday, man, he was getting so much mileage off of them.
Yeah, he's really like walking towards you, getting that throw, just putting you under that pressure, putting you in the blender, but Hurricane now putting the pressure on. That's gonna be an air-to-air, the air throw, the classic, everyone's favorite. Look at this, meets him in the air. Hurricane's a bit too ready on this. He's still got one use of that V-trigger available on this, and that's gonna be the one. The V reversal is immediate from Killzoo, does not want to deal with the pressure.
No, nice view about there. Have to the other side, but oh my goodness, Hurricane always has those on deck. The crouch fierce buffered into the super. Great stuff, great play from Hurricane. Always makes great use of that CA. Like, that was incredible, man. Like,
If you know about Hurricane, he will convert that
From
CA
anything.
of anything. Anything can be confirmed into that critical art, and that first round goes in Hurricane's favor. Ooh, but...
Ooh, that is a bad buffer right there from Kills You. Just thrown out there, didn't really confirm, just sort of threw it in. Oh, yo, Hooligan. Hurricane right now with a huge life lead. In a good position to take this first game, just has to keep up pressure and the the neutral jump buffers. Let me tell you, man, like that's one of Hurricane's favorite tools right there.
Yeah.
6 frame stand fierce, super good.
That's good. And gets the back throws as well. Hurricane is looking good. Kills You looking for a way in, but Hurricane with a conversion, no. Could not finish this one. Kills You now. Has a chance to come back, and look at this. The second hit is the only one that landed a bit more pressure. Kills You, putting that Kami in the corner. Hurricane just looking into crouching lights. It's not gonna work yet.
Right, here it is. Okay, he does have the V-trigger available. Yo, that was almost a very, very risky dive kick right there.
What?
The back throw, and just like this, Kills You has tied it up. The next hit could potentially take the game. What's it gonna be?
Oh, the standing medium kick to save it. Hurricane saves the round. I was trying. I was trying to believe in Kills You. I was really starting to be like, okay, I think Kills You got this. He's really bringing it back, but do not underestimate the composure on Hurricane's side. That's gonna be 1-0 on the Kami Master side, but Kills You is really, really giving him a run for his money right now.
I've got to admit, man, I was believing right there. I was like, yo, Kills You's gonna make this happen. Hurricane said, hell no. We're closing it down right now. First game is mine. So 1-0 right now. Hurricane, let's go.
Okay. Stand fierce to just challenge.
Such a good button, man. 6 frame, great range. Like, it's nuts. Okay, let's see.
Waiting to dash in, gets the counter hit as well. Kills You surprises Hurricane, and no, back off.
Yep. Great play there. Oh, yo, he missed the throw. Kills You. You know? Not looking himself here. Back throw. Hurricane in a great position. He's got that V-trigger locked and loaded. For the enhanced dive kicks if he needs it, or the combo extensions.
And no Russell on Kills Your side, so if he blocks
hold
it, yeah, he's gonna have to hold it. But great challenge with that standing medium. He just needs one touch now, one pressure. You can do it one more time, but the dash in is gonna meet the boot. Get that round, Kills You, converts it.
Yeah, I actually remember a lot of Karen players considering using V-Trigger 2 in this matchup because, you know, it kind of puts Kami off going for the dive kicks, but then that adds another layer of mind games, you know, is she going to do it, is she not? Oh my goodness, the conversion off of that trade was nuts. Kills You, looking sick right now. Yes.
Someone is angry. My God, someone is angry that he lost that first one in a great reversal to get away from that stun. Hurricane keeping the pressure. This is a massive statement. This is a don't press buttons ever. But the conversion is gonna go on Kills You's side. Hurricane. That was not enough to stop the kid from feeling confident. That is a 1-1.
My man inherited the DP from TKR, bro. Like he threw it in there. He remembered his game yesterday and just boom. But man,
he beat TKR and he got the win screen being like, you got EXDP.
It's like Mega Man, yeah. My man, he played Mega Man. So Kills You is going to take that round there. Take that game, and it's 1-1 right here in a very back and forth set so far. Let's see.
Absolutely, as expected, gets the first hit. Kills You not converting on this one, of course, and the hooligan to a Hurricane is so good at this, man.
Okay. Nice. Take the throws here. Hurricane in full control. Went for the shimmy, but Kills You challenging at perfect time. Gets the activation. He actually had the meaty crouch medium, but no conversion. Rare drop there from Kills You.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Nice reaction on this. No dive kick allowed right now. Stay on the grounds. And that's not going to be anti-air. There is no bar on Kills You to do so. Hurricane still got a solid life lead.
Oh my god, it's a full jumping hard kick. Not sure what Kills You tried there. I saw a medium button come out, I think. But Hurricane converted there with the full jumping combo. Takes the round.
Yeah, the patience. Look at this. The standing medium punch has been used so well by Kills You on this. Hurricane getting the reversal and just moving away from this one. Challenge is there, the counter hits. Kills You looking good, but look at this. Meets him halfway with that standing fierce. A bit more pressure.
Yeah. Let me tell you, man, if you got like a godlike 6 frame button like that, buffer it, dude. Like, oh my goodness. Kills You. He started stopping these jump-ins with DP. I respect it.
Yeah, he needs to get the back throw as well. That's not gonna kill yet. Hurricane surviving. He still got V-Trigger and CA. You know, it could happen. It could absolutely happen right now. He's trying to fish for that crush counter. He's just gonna wait. One touch could beat. No conversion on this. Hurricane is looking for the CA conversion. Hurricane is looking for this one, and that's gonna be the conversion. Hurricane saves the round. That's all he needed. One touch and the CA is on.
Oh, he had it ready. He had it locked and loaded. Kills you didn't believe, man. Did you see how confident he was? He had the life to deal with it as well. He was just blocking it out. He doesn't care if you're whipping hard kick in front of my face. Don't care. Just chilling. But in the end, it was the dive kick conversion there from Hurricane that will secure him the third game of the set. It's gonna go. He's gonna go up 2-1.
Yep, that was a very, very clean one. Hurricane now is one game away from moving forward in that losers bracket and facing Mr. Crimson. But of course, defeat kills you first and opens it with a punch up into the crush counter.
Could potentially be a France mirror match coming up in the next round. Let's see here. Kills you can do it, but my goodness, it's not looking like it right now. Hurricane absolutely clattering. Kills you. No kill yet though.
Oh, not gonna kill yet.
Kills you does a great job of challenging at the right time, but the jab will do it. Okay,
Hurricane looking good.
Yeah, looking really, really solid right now. And goes into set point here with a rapid round.
Yeah, that is too much points as well for him right now. He just has to wait. Right now, gets the conversion, gets a back throw as well. Nice reactions there with the DP. But that's the thing. Karen has to spend bar to consistently do something about that. Yeah, why did he do that? Listen,
the Mujin kicks.
The Mujin kick worked. I can't, you know, can't blame it if it lands.
I mean, yeah, can't argue. There we go. But there you go. That's no more bar. So now you have to respect it. Exactly.
Exactly what Hurricane is looking for as well. The pressure is on spinning.
I think that he could have converted that, but it was a bit far maybe.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Tyrant, that's all he needed. Hurricane will be moving forward in that top 8, taking it 3-1 over Kills You. He will meet Mr. Crimson later today, but honestly, like, that was a strong performance by Kills You. I feel like he just could not match that Hurricane's acceleration. He just like shift the gear up and Kills You could not match his pace anymore.
Yeah, Kills You, man, like he just couldn't keep up. Hurricane is looking more on point, more like the Hurricane that we know and love today, as you know, as opposed to yesterday when maybe he was having a few situations, a few drops, and things weren't going his way. But this Hurricane, this is what I'm talking about, man. Looking like he's ready to advance on, and he's going to play Crimson next, right?
Yeah, he's gonna play Crimson next. Crimson, who is honestly, like, I feel like Crimson, every time I see him facing Hurricane, he faced him twice in the history of Wanted. Lost the first 2 sevens both times, right? But like the second time was a much more successful one. He's got quite a few games of Hurricane. He was able to put him under consistent pressure. So I feel like he's been really working hard on trying to find the answer to that matchup as well. And he's there today looking to give all of the answers he's labbed on a chance. But of course, there are 2 games of that losers bracket before we can settle on a top 4. That's going to be Mopulapo versus Shivs, and then Mr. Crimson versus Hurricane. We're going to take a quick break, get a drink, get a snack. Don't go anywhere. We're back in 5 minutes with the remaining few games until top 4 of that Capcom Pro Tour EU West number 2. Make sure you're ready because these games are looking ridiculous. See you in 5 minutes.
Let's have some fun.
Let me zap you. Here we go. Whip up. That's it.
Terrific wing. Beyond the battle.
Get ready.
Destroy. Begin.
Let's go.
Disappear. Kneel. spirit of the king.
Alright! I really like to exercise. And training is a lot of fun.
Time to meet your death, vile insect.
Pull out all the stuff.
Hadouken! Resurrection! Break you! Hey, you! Show me real attack!
Right there, going nowhere. Yeah, yeah. Hey, the big jump, the big jump.
Witness the power of the continent! This is the power of the king!
Hello, guys, and welcome back to CPT EU West number 2. We are top 8 right now. Well, we're top 6 right now, actually, to correct myself there. Tyrant and Damascus here to take you through the rest of these exciting matches. Man, we've got some crazy ones coming up for sure.
We definitely had a great start of this top 8, and we're going to move to the losers round 2, the quarterfinals right now, to settle on who will join that top 4. That's going to be Mopulapo versus Shivs, and then Mr. Crimson versus Hurricane. Two extremely interesting, games that are going to come up. And I think I'm especially looking forward to Mopulapo versus Shivs, because I've got to say, I've been very impressed in watching Mopulapo throughout this Capcom Pro Tour. He's been playing really well. He honestly played so good against Infectious in winners. Really made me believe that he was able to get through this. Of course, the machine just oiled it up and made it work, but Mopulapo now is going to have to face Shivs. I'm assuming, I don't know, actually not sure who do you reckon Shivs would pick. I'm assuming he would go for Menat with this, but Laura could be a good pick too.
I think I saw these guys. I think they played in the top 4 of Double KO. I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was Shivs versus Mop, and I'm almost certain that it was Laura that Shivs went for. I feel like Laura does decent against Boxer for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But Mopulapo, man, I feel like this guy, man, I feel like it's time to just get rid of that that opinion that this guy plays random or whatever, he's actually turned into an extremely solid player. And I think
he showed it today.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've got to give him credit where credit's due, man. He's here in top 6 of CPT, and here he is, man. So let's see, can he make it happen? That explosive boxer up against Shivs here, who does have Laura and Manat under the belt.
And I think it's one of the things that happened a lot in Street Fighter 5. It's like you often have like a player like coming out like maybe out of nowhere and doing well in the tournament because he's a very offensive, aggressive kind of player. And there are usually like 2 different fates for these players. Either they remain this nutty kind of player and they don't perform anymore. Either they actually work towards like getting more patient, getting more methodical, and getting better and better. I think the best I can mention for this is actually Takamura, who used to be like a very non-stop offensive kind of player. And today he's one of the most methodical, clean, neutral game out there, doing great. And this is what Mopulapo is looking forward to. He's definitely doing that transition. And it's been great to just like witness this evolution. He's gonna have to face Shivs, and indeed, as you said, Tyrant, that's gonna be Laura.
Yeah, it is gonna be Laura indeed. Here we go. Starts things out. Like I feel like he's just trying to fight fire with fire, maybe trying to overwhelm Mop, surprise him with a lot of that explosive, dangerous offense that Laura can provide. But here we go. Gets the regular throw, knee shoulder. Oh yeah, he's just trying to shut him down completely. But the challenge right there, good one on the command dash forward. Wow.
They're waiting for this now. Mopulapo just waiting for a chance for him to get in, get some more pressure. And the activation, crush counter now.
Yep, very nice. Okay. Right here, and you can see him buffering that low-medium target combo. The challenge right there, though. Man, Mopulapo, sometimes his decision-making can really just throw you for a loop and confuse you, but he makes it work. He always finds a way around it.
Absolutely, and now he's using that fireball as a bodyguard. What a challenge on this! That was just a buffer, but that was a perfect timing on Shiv's side. He's now getting close to getting that first round. Can Mopulapo get a conversion before that? The neutral jump for Shiv, definitely watching his toes.
Absolutely, Shiv's right here. As we saw, Infectious do to great effect in the winner's side. He is just throwing out buffers when he thinks that the EX Rush Punch is coming. Oh, but the dash up crush is going to be close. Don't think he can kill, though. No?
Oh, the shimmy! That's gonna work! Mopulapo brings it back and Shiv cracks under that pressure. Great comeback by Mopulapo.
Absolutely. And if you guys watched the pre-show, you must have... That was a beautiful jump, by the way, just in case. You must have seen on Mopulapo's path the amount of wins he got with these shimmies. Definitely one of his big game plans. That was a nice reaction there as well, interrupting the fireball. Man, she just can't get anything going this round.
Not yet, and now Mopulapo just trying to get some more damage, fishing for that crush counter. Shiv getting in, no challenge yet, keeps it plus. Mopulapo trying to escape, gets away, and the challenge gonna work on this.
Wow, there you go. And a buffer right there from Mop. Shivs, it's not looking good for him. That was 2 solid rounds for Mop, man.
Absolutely, Mop definitely has been running really, really solid against that Laura. Did not really let Shiv's offense overwhelm him at all. He just managed to bring it back twice in a row, and that's the first game going to our boxer specialist today. Definitely one of the sensations of this tournament, I must say. Taking, of course, Problem X in that winner's bracket earlier in pools. Had to take Killzu in top 16, lost to Infectious, and now facing Shivs. 1 game up for Mopulapo. Can Shivs bring it back?
Let's see here. There you go. That's one of the things that you can do to Laura in the neutral. If you look for those fireballs, you can interrupt. It's not always easy, but if your character has a long reaching button, especially a low, like that sweep, it can be very useful. Oh, he tried it, but you have to be on point. One little delay, and that could be it for you. Nice shimmy. Crouch Fizz. Look at the damage. Oh, man.
What a round.
That was a super solid round right there.
He heard of Laura rounds, so I was like, let me try with my Borog to do one, and that worked absolutely perfectly. Mopulapo with a clean round again.
No doubt. Very, very good round for him. And that's 3 in a row. Okay, the target combo there, buffer just in case from Mop. What happened there? Shiv's got hit crouching. Did he miss his anti-air? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Bro.
1 touch. No, he tried. That didn't work. The stun is now being depleting. Gets the reversal. He wants to keep that stun build up on this. Look at the Grey Life building. Tyrant Shivs now needs to make sure he doesn't make a single mistake. Watch out. Gets the command grab. It's time for the blender.
There it is. Took the risk with the command grab and it paid off. This is his opportunity. The reversal here from Mopulapo, but there's nothing left in the tank for him. The force Shivs back. Here we go. Fireball pressure. The trade right there. Yo, the low. And he's back. He does have another bar already. Shivs with a little bit more of that V gauge available. Okay, here it is.
The spacing was absolutely pixel perfect for Shivs there. And now Mopulapo trying to get that Virusol, not working yet, just waiting. A slight life lead on Mopulapo's side, and he's waiting right now. He's got 1 EX, which means he's got 1 EX stash low to use anytime. And I think that might have been the one, but no, Shivs meets him where he can. And was that a wake-up dash straight?
I think it was a V reversal attempt.
Probably.
Yeah, most likely. But Mopulapo, man, Shivs with a great comeback that time. It was looking like it was completely on Mop's side, but you know, Shivs able to pull that back. Let's see if he can continue the momentum.
That's looking good for Mopulapo, so she's in the corner. Looking to just capitalize on any hit from that Crouch Fierce, but Mopulapo's spacing is looking really good.
Yeah, I feel like some more buffers are definitely going to be useful for Shivs here, but here we go. Gets the throw, the shimmy, and he shimmies with Crouch Fierce. That's big boy damage.
That's big boy damage. That's massive shimmy, gets the crush counter. Mopulapo going 2-0 and absolutely stopping Shivs from putting any kind of offense there. He's been fully comfortable. What a statement. What a day for Mopulapo, man.
Absolutely, he's looking solid right now. A 2-0 lead over Shivs. Let's see if Shivs sticks with Laura here, or if he goes for the Manat pick. Pretty sure he'll stay with Laura though, personally. Let's see how it goes.
Like, I mean, do you want to pick Menat against a character who can close the distance that quick like Borog? This is the kind of character that can really annoy Menat, so of course he will stick to Laura. Tries to open up with the overhead, but Shivs not ready.
Yep. Got the little punish there. Not the biggest punish in the world, but it's something. Okay. She was forced to take some risks here, but Mopulapo just like, I feel like when you're dashing in and trying to close the gap quickly against Mop, that's what he wants. You know, he's fine with that. That's okay. Here we go. Oh, the command grab right here. Boxer again. He's one of these characters that struggles against these high pressure command grab characters like Laura, and the low medium kick's gonna do it right there for Shivs. Man, firing back with a solid round. Damn.
Absolutely solid round by Shivs, trying to bring it back. Of course, he's pretty much back to the ropes right now. He can't really make any more mistakes, and that's a very solid game so far. Mopulapo struggling to just get anything going right now. Gets some space and gets the crush counter as well. Damage gonna be there. Laura, you're going straight to the corner. That's gonna be blocked, but Ritual activation into the command grab. I got the grab as well, you know.
Exactly. He said, "Yeah, you want to play command grabs? I got you." Okay. He's got one more in the tank if he needs it. That stun is gone. I mean, the stun's going to be there again all of a sudden. There it is, just under 50%. Laura, leading heavily, does not have the life here to be dealing with this pressure from Mopulapo. One more. Oh,
and that's going to be the counter hit, and a match point offered to Mopulapo. Shivs did not even have a chance to get that V-trigger to good use. That was a great round by Mopulapo. Now, can he close the set already?
Let's see. Can he close it out here? He's been looking so good this whole tournament. And this is where it really counts in top 6 right now. He gets the stun right here with the target combo follow-up. Gonna have to go for a reset. Oh, there it is. One more. The crush. A back throw here. This is Shiv's chance.
Still alive. It's time. It's party time. It's time to activate right now. Put him in the mix. But the Virosol's gonna get that Laura out. Put the pressure. Plus frames again. And the shimmy, of course, to close the round. Mopulapo will take it 3-0 over Shivs and qualify to the top 4. Jeez!
He closed out right there, Shivs. Oh, man, like, it was looking rough. Like, a full life comeback with Laura, definitely something we've seen many times before. But Mop said, hell no, I'm not having it. I'm closing this one right now. This is my time. Moved into top 4. What a play from him this tournament, Damascus. Damn.
I must say,
sick.
I have been very impressed by Mopulapo throughout this tournament, and he's confirming once again. Mopulapo joins the losers semi-final, and we have one more game in losers to know who will face him between Mr. Crimson and Hurricane. Of course, a great set coming up between two of the very best in Europe. Of course, the winners final has the boys Gunslinger and Infectious, and in losers we're about to decide who will face Mr. Crimson. It has been an amazing day of Street Fighter. Don't forget that we're live on all of your favorite platforms, whether it's Twitch, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, we're even on TikTok. Do make sure that you hit that follow button on Capcom Fighters on all of your favorite social media platforms to keep up with all of the content. Don't forget, guys, the Street Fighter League is back and it's offline. Damn, I've missed offline. That was actually so fun to watch, man.
Oh, bro, it's so nice to watch that, you know, and it's so cool to see these players in there. You know, that's where we thrive, man. That's FGC. We're in that offline environment, and it's looking good. It's looking amazing, man. So
it's looking amazing. I absolutely love the costumes. I must say, I'm kind of about to drop Gil for Zeku again, because the Nasser costume on Zeku it's fuego. He looks
Yeah.
absolutely like, you know what? Screw this, I'm a Zeku main again. He looks sick. I really like the idea. That's a really cool thing from Capcom.
It is really cool to implement the team costumes in the game. Like, I love
Yeah.
that. I think that's really cool, and I think that's a big step forward for fighting games. I'd love to see more of that personally.
Absolutely. But all right, next game being lined up in the lobby right now. That's going to be
Sorry, my bad.
Mr. Crimson against Hurricane. Mr. Crimson, so last time I saw him play against Hurricane, he went for Dalsim and he actually did quite well against him.
Yeah.
Of course, Mr. Crimson, he's got G. He even got a Karin as well on the side, but I'm not sure which one would he go for. I'm assuming he will first go with Dalsim because that's his preferred pick, and that's the one that he maybe feel like he can do well because, G is not the best answer to Kami at all. Mr. Crimson trying to take the European Demon out now in a 1-3. Can he do it?
Let's see. This is going to be a great one for sure. Anytime these guys throw down, it's always a pleasure to watch. So I'm excited to see it. But let's see, man. Like Hurricane, he's had his ups and downs this tournament, but it looks like he's back. So I think that Crimson needs to really, really be prepared for his play style, which is so explosive, man. Very, very dangerous. So let's see it here, man. Like it's going to be interesting to see who Crimson goes for. Like you said, a lot of characters under his belt now. Completely
I
replaced
think
Aura
Dalsim.
with G.
I'm expecting Dalsim. Let's
You
wait.
think
We got the characters about to be there, and it is Dalsim indeed. Mr. Crimson going for that Dalsim pick against Kami. This is the one that he's been trying a lot. Of course, it's not the easiest, character to handle, but Mr. Crimson trusts in his Dalsim mastery. He's been playing him for years and years. Can he finally get Hurricane?
Let's see it, guys. This is going to be a great one for sure. Two of the finest European players out there. Let's get into it, guys. Round one, fight. Let's go.
As we're gonna wait, and I think what we're gonna see a lot in this set is Hurricane attempting to whiff punish the limbs from far with the standing fierce. He does that a lot.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful when it happens as well, and you know that it's gonna make sure Mr. Crimson doesn't just press buttons mindlessly.
Absolutely. Something I think separates Crimson as well from other sim players I see is his VTP usage is really, really interesting and unique. Okay, this time he just spends it the regular way. Like I've seen him like keep the corner with that, do some really interesting stuff. So, okay.
Mania keeps the trail, that's looking good. For Mr. Crimson, gets the conversion on the first round. Goes to Mr. Crimson and his Dalsim.
Good. Very nice. Hurricane right here, definitely, this is the new and improved Mr. Crimson. This is
Yep.
the Mr. Crimson of a couple of years ago. Okay.
Cool. Spinning!
Nice.
Gets the crush counter. Don't get
yeah.
much of it, of course, and the back throw is gonna send him back to neutral. And look, this is exactly what he wants. The
Yeah.
punch up on the limbs.
Exactly. Reacting to that. Hurricane reactions are insane, dude. Okay. Here we go. Activation station. Yo, low profile just went under. That was sick. Okay. Oh, he missed the dive kick. A rare drop from Hurricane. It's looking like he's having flashbacks of yesterday.
Yes,
Oh,
looking like
no.
a Hurricane in
Oh,
trouble
no.
right now, but of course, get out.
Yep.
Get out. I still can do it right now. Gets in. That's gonna be same side. Crimson's happy to block on this. Hurricane keeping the pressure on.
That was
The
sick.
back throw is looking a bit better. That Kami's putting the pressure, but now Crimson. He's gonna get on this. No anti-air. That's gonna be blocked, but could not punish that one. That is unfortunate. Mr. Crimson closes the game. That is 1-0 for the Frenchman.
That's a heartbreaker right there, man, because all you got to do is wait. Like, I see so many players, they actually miss their punish on that. Like, he's super punishable, right? You can get a full grounded combo. But so many players are just like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Like, he needed the big damage in that situation. And, yeah, man, Crimson got away with it.
Yeah.
Able to close it out, take the first game there.
Good first game by Mr. Crimson.
Solid.
1-0 in his first 2-3. Hurricane needs to get some momentum right now, trying to get the jump, of course. That's where Kami excels, trying to get in, keeping the pressure on. Mr. Crimson in trouble, and look at this. Hurricane working his way to the corner. Great escape by Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, very nice. And a very nice conversion as well from Hurricane. He is looking good right now. Less than 50% left on Mr. Crimson's side. Let's see here. Nice interruption. Realizing that the gap that was there, not a true string.
A bit of prey life being built, but that's still looking good. For Hurricane, gets the conversion as well. That kick worked, trying to fish for something, but that was crouch, properly crouch, and he's just gonna delay wake up on this. Gets the reversal. Hurricane looking for the shimmy, and he gets it. That is a very, very clean round.
Very good there. The low forward into the drill, closes that one out. The shimmy, Crimson. When you got low life, the shimmy is like almost guaranteed, man. Like you've got to be willing to die by that throw.
Hurricane looking to bring it back down. A solid start by Mr. Crimson. Hurricane keeping the right distances there, and that's a weird drop by Mr. Crimson there. Hurricane still being sent back to the corner. The V-reversal is being blocked, and that's going to be punished.
-6 indeed on that V-reversal. You need to be so careful throwing that out as Cammy, and the punch is going to do that there, the gum pistol. Mr. Crimson in a good position right now.
Definitely looking good right now. One more game for him to go up to against Hurricane. That would be a massive statement, but of course Hurricane is going to try to put him under pressure immediately.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yo, that's a sick option right there. Getting the new float, the buff.
Yeah.
On the forward hard kick. That's clean.
Gets all the damage he can get with this, but Hurricane now in the corner. Gets a jump back. Small anti-air. And Crimson is making sure Hurricane stays there. We're getting close to stun. Reversal.
Oh, a bit far for a punish, I think. I think
I think so.
the back medium would have whiffed there. Okay, backing off right again. Crimson looking so good, man. How do you beat this?
This is the kind of Dhalsim that's really annoying to play against, but watch out. How do you beat this? By activating V-Trigger, by getting the freeway in that V-Trigger offers you. Same sides! I cannot believe it, your Chacha. Press 1 if you got hit.
Wow.
Because I definitely got hit by this. I was expecting the side switch. Jeez.
And my guy was in front? How? Like,
I see the ones. I see them ones in the chat. We all got hit. Did you get hit, Terrence?
Yeah, well, for sure. I was holding forward. I definitely got lit up on that one. Damn,
that was ridiculous. Hurricane surprising Mr. Crimson with a dive kick.
But for him to rob that one back and make it 1-1 rather than a 2-0 deficit, that is that's a set-changing result right there, you know?
That's actually huge. Gets the spinning for a start into the crush counter, and look at this. It looks like Hurricane found his pace right now, putting Mr. Crimson immediately into the corner. Crimson trying to wake up with a backdash. And it's party time. He's lit. He's trying to get that grey life.
No doubt. Man, Problem X was right. Scammy indeed, boy. Jeez. Robbing that one back.
It is the one known as Kami, and Hurricane now has to block, quick throw. Mr. Crimson keeping the pressure on. The challenge is there. That should be enough.
Has he found his groove? Is this the Hurricane we know? Looks like he's firing back right now. Mr. Crimson might need to switch up his game plan now. After that great result from Hurricane. Takes the lead here. Alright.
Patience, nice.
He's not even committing to like drill or anything because he knows like...
Yeah, I think he needs EX at this range anyway. So it's looking like a bit hard. But that's going to be big conversion for Mr. Crimson. Putting Hurricane in the corner now.
Whoa, where are you going? Crushed at the end. Maybe try to backdash.
Trying, but that was great movement by Mr. Crimson there.
Yeah.
Hurricane looking for the way in. Oh, he did not even try to punish this one, but gets the back throw. Hurricane's looking good. There is a critical art. That could have been C8 actually. That could have been C8, but Hurricane was not ready for this.
Yeah, you need to be careful, and that's what he's looking for right now. You know it.
Watch out. Crimson, your life is on the line right now. You know Hurricane's looking for it.
Oh, need to be so careful. Are any of these limbs -4 and block? Because that could be his chance. Okay.
Oh no! Couldn't get it.
Scary right now. Both players. There it is.
Not sure what he did, but he got hit and Mr. Crimson saves the rounds.
Man. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Yeah, depending on the range, like, yo, if he blocks stand hard punch, it's -6. So, like, you need to be careful.
Can get some solid punishes as well, but now right now it's gonna have to wait. Hurricane taking his time. He's still got that critical art, so he's still got that massive damage threat available for him. And he's gonna keep it until the end just to force Mr. Crimson to not press any button.
Oh my goodness, Kingdom right there with the awareness. Sets up the trap in the corner. And there we go, look at this. Oh, get
away.
Whoa!
No, that was not even the getaway, that was the reversal version. That man committed to his CA.
That was quite nice because I think that would probably beat Gale as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at this burning up right now.
That's not good. That's not good for him because it's a one touch.
Oh, scary right now. Need to be so careful right now. Both players. This could be it.
Yeah, you can't just jump. Oh, the trade, but that's gonna go in Mr. Crimson's favor.
Hurricane, he committed right there. He just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Crimson was ready though. Crimson was ready. So that's gonna do it right there. 2-1 lead for Mr. Crimson, and this match is wild, bro. This is crazy.
What a set. What a set indeed between these guys. Mr. Crimson playing absolutely ridiculous in this matchup, man. Hurricane has so much trouble getting in, so much trouble trying to get... Look at this! I have trouble, let me use Pyro, man. Let me get in.
Okay. We're in the corner now. Look at this, man. It's so hard to know how to approach Dalston. Like, this character just has... He has so many tools to just absolutely blow you up for that. Okay, here we go. Forward throw.
Oh, wakes up with buttons. Gets back to fire, but the fire is out. And now Mr. Crimson, nope, no! Mix-up allowed, went for the DP immediately. Hurricane with a smart answer on this.
I like that, I like that. Okay, there we go. Gets the forward throw now. Hurricane in a great position. Oh no, what did he try? He got counter hit!
Yeah, I'm not sure on this. And EXDP, he hasn't been DPing the drills, but he's been EXDPing after blocking Mr. Crimson, though. Getting the conversion and offering himself 2 match points. Can he vanquish? He's one of his demons. Mr. Crimson looking very solid.
That's it. Mr. Crimson is looking to advance on. If he can take this round here, can he do it? Or is Hurricane going to... I feel like in these kind of situations, this is where Hurricane comes alive. But let's see if he can make it happen.
That combo is so fun to watch every single time. Like when you get that double juggle, like, it looks ridiculous.
It's a sick one.
Alright, Hurricane now, he needs to get something. He needs to get something. Gets that dive kick and goes for the max conversion on this. Into the pressure. That's gonna be the throw. Hurricane keeping the pressure on Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson not pressing any button right now.
Go, what's it gonna be? Crimson. Okay, there we go. That's why he did V reversal. He wanted to use that V trigger right there. Keep that corner position and look. All that grey life. There it is, and it came off. That was like a 150 damage jab. Oh man, that's gonna do it right there. Hurricane stays alive in this, guys.
Stays alive and saved it. That was just one dive kick away. One dive kick away from saving it, and he got this one. Saves 1 match point. Can he save the second one? Mr. Crimson now trying to capitalize. You do not want to give the momentum back to Hurricane.
Okay, here we go. Hurricane right now. No, he's just slapping those limbs away, boy. Just get off me. That
the challenge. Ooh, what a gain. What a gain on this. And that's going to be the forward throw. That's looking really good once again for Mr. Crimson. Hurricane has to wait. And look at this. The movement is so smooth.
Oh, my goodness. Indeed. Gets the back throw. That's a lot of damage. Look at this. And now... Oh, no, you can't make that happen. It's so hard to get that last... To make that last little bit of life count against Dalsim. Mr. Crimson knew it. Just held him off. Picked the right spots to press the buttons. Crimson is going to advance on into top 4. Losers semi-finals.
What an incredible, solid game by Mr. Crimson. This is one of the very best I've seen him play, like, ever. And I know that this guy has been grinding a lot. Like, there've been like a lot of talks, in the French community, like whether Crimson might be like the current best French player right now after all the grind, after the tournaments he's won online, after the way he's just been really, really like consistent, disciplined in the game. And I think this is like a great show for him. He is the lone French representative in this top 4 and defeated one of the favorites today, Hurricane. Taran, this bracket is absolutely mad.
It is definitely looking ridiculous right now, man. We do have the top 4 ready to go. Man, it's crazy. Like, so we're going to have Mop versus Crimson. It's going to be a mad one for sure in the losers semi-finals. Winner's side will be, of course, Infectious versus Gunslinger, guys. But before we get into those top 4 matches, we will be taking a quick 5-minute break. So get the snacks ready. It's going to be the home stretch. We're going to be getting those GGs coming for top 4. And we'll be right back in 5 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere.
There are 3 forms of traditional movement in Street Fighter V. Walking, dashing, and jumping. Let's start with walking. Characters can walk forward and backwards. For most characters, their forward walk speed is faster than their backwards walk speed. If you want your character to move quicker, then you can use the dash. Now there are 2 forms of dashing in Street Fighter V. A forward dash and a back dash. The forward dash allows you to close the gap on your opponent, to either surprise them or maintain offense. The back dash, however, is the polar opposite. It is used as a means of an escape, mainly against throws, and can help you reposition yourself. In layman terms, the forward dash is an offensive tool and the back dash is a defensive one. But what about jumping? Well, jumping can be used in multiple ways. The forward jump is another way to close the distance between you and the opponent, but in an aerial sense. Jumping backwards, also known as jump back, is used to help escape dangerous situations and put yourself at a comfortable position, quite similar to the back dash. The neutral jump, however, is slightly different than the previous two. Hold the controller directly upwards and your character will jump on the spot. This is used to avoid certain grounded attacks, as well as some aerial attacks. Street Fighter V is extremely fast-paced, and mastering all forms of movement will be instrumental in terms of achieving victory.
Hey, welcome back to the Capcom Pro Tour EU West number 2. We are down to a top 4 and an absolutely crazy, surprising hype. I don't have the words to describe that top 4 because it's kind of a surprising bracket for like half of it. It's also like a couple of players that we expected to see that we're gonna have Gunslinger against Infectious in winners final, and then Mopulapo versus Mr. Crimson in losers, which means these are the 4 players who originally were in that top 8 winners, Terrence.
Yeah, that's crazy. Obviously, no surprise, like you say. I feel like to have Gunslinger playing against Infectious in the winners final is definitely a really, really interesting one. Seeing as we mentioned earlier, these guys like train together. The reason why they're even in this this winners final is because they play against each other and lab so much Zeku together. So it's going to be really, really interesting to watch these two go at it. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing lots of interesting player-specific stuff that we perhaps wouldn't even normally see in a regular, matchup here. But it's,
I think it will. Yeah, it will. Because if you, as you said, right, if you know that these players as persons, you know that they're like good friends. They always like play together. They work together, like train together. They've been like pushing that Zeku for a while. And even I remember like the previous season, right? Infectious would use VTrigger 2 in like certain matchups that like other Zekus wouldn't. And you would see Gunslinger doing the same. And if you chat to them, you realize like both of them are like, yeah, I think we both agree that like this one is. They've been like getting these strategies, you know, with each other. And I know for a fact that when Gunslinger travels to a tournament, if you're looking for Gunslinger, you can look for Infectious for a distance, and you know he's never too far because these guys are always playing together. And it looks like Infectious will be picking up Ken in this winners final against his boy. Of course, this is a wrong stage choice. We're just gonna wait for them to reset the game on this. But a Ken pick against Gunslinger.
Yeah, sorry to ruin the surprise there. Of course, you know, we have a training stage, but yeah. So it looks like Infectious is going to be rocking the Ken. So that's going to be an interesting one for sure. Like that is one of his sub characters. Infectious, you know, like he's definitely known for playing many different characters in many different games. Like in this game, you know, we've seen him play, you know, from the Kali to Zangief, to Abigail to Ken, now to Zeku, and you know, so he's always got some interesting stuff, and he's hard to prepare for because of these you know, these character choices you might not be ready for.
Absolutely, like he's the one who always comes to plan, and very often you will see him like in tournaments, in actual CPT tournaments, right? He will come out with a character you've never seen him play just to test something, you know, about some matchups. I remember UFA last year when he came with Akuma, which is something I've never seen him play before, and like that's always something that he actively tries to find new solutions to problems he might be, you know, meeting throughout like his tournament runs and his brackets. And of course, considering that he plays Gunslinger pretty much all the time, it makes sense that he's got a special, a specific pick for him for his opponent right now, and that's gonna be Ken. That being said, he did, you know, try a lot of like different character pick. They weren't always the right answer. That's not to mean that when he picks a character, a win is guaranteed, but you know that he is experimenting with multiple characters.
Yeah, it could also be at the same time, you know, he might not like playing the mirror match for whatever reason. I know that a lot of people don't like mirror matches in Street Fighter 5. Like, personally, like I would avoid mirror matches as well. So, you know, it could be something like that. But like you say, it could be something to do with, you know, the play style. Like he might have Ken ready for Gunslinger's play style specifically, or people that play similar or whatever. So it's going to be great to watch regardless, because, you know, both these guys are so interesting and so different, actually, I feel, in their play styles.
Yeah, the thing about this is, from my experience of watching Infectious, right, I feel like he only picks Ken against the players who are very offensive, very rush down. Like I feel like he likes Ken for his control, for the fact that he has like solid NTS. I feel like this is what he likes with Ken. I've only ever seen him pick Ken against this kind of player. So I'm curious. That might be the case, because that's also the archetype that Gunslinger is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be the Ken there. He is in the game, guys. Have no fear.
He's indeed. It's a VTrigger 1 as well. I've seen him playing that VTrigger 2 with Ken before as well, so I was wondering which one he would go for. But gets the conversion, trying to get the throw, not happening yet. Infectious, keeping it up, but the crush counter is on Gunslinger's favor.
Okay. Ooh, okay, there we go. Got some jump in there. Gunslinger preemptively doing the high gram. EX got punished for it. Okay, there we go. The switch to Young. Infectious just on the hunt right now. Does have that corner position ready, and you could see right there he was ready for those V skills. And I feel that is definitely one of the big keys to beating Gunslinger in these matchups, is to react to those V skills and just interrupt.
Yeah, definitely. Gets the pressure on now. Infectious looking good. Looking for one crush counter, but a great challenge that unfortunately could not connect. Gunslinger was ready, and he tried to get the answer on this, but that was a bit too late. Gunslinger looking for one more conversion.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's going to be a punish right there. Crush, yeah. Nice stuff there. Gets the crush into that combo. Back throw. Get a kill.
Yeah, unfortunate decision making, I would say, on Gunslinger's side. It's Infectious getting that first round, looking to get the momentum against his bro.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, I feel like at that point in the round, you know, you might as well go for a Hail Mary, because it's not looking good and you've got the resources. So, all right, here we go.
Movement by Infectious has been quite active, trying to bait Gunslinger into doing something. Look at this. Oh, that's very unsafe. I was not punished though.
And he knows that this range, you know, Young Zeku can't really anti-air, to be honest. Like if you jump, Ken jump hard punch has a super good hitbox. like young Zeku's going to have a hard time dealing with that. So that's why you see him only using hard punch on jump-ins. Nice punish right there with the back medium kick target combo.
Oh no!
Drops it!
And no punish again by Gunslinger. He's definitely not looking good on these. And Infectious is going to get the conversion to get a solid, very comfortable game number 1. I feel like the little opportunities Gunslinger got, he could not capitalize on them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... I feel like Gunslinger was just kind of like... It looked like towards the end he was just clutching the straws, just trying to take any hit he could. But
Yeah.
Infectious just looked comfortable. He was just chilling, you know, walking back into those comfortable ranges. He was buffering a lot of back medium kick target combo as well, so...
Round 1.
All right, let's see.
Fight.
Game number 2. Infectious gonna try to be as slow-paced and methodical as before. Gunslinger still looking for the way in, and look at this, the conversion. Infectious is looking really strong.
Yep, for sure. There you go. I love that. He waited to see the trajectory of the jump, and there it was, the DP, and the full combo follow-up right there. You're wrestle on the jump. Dash up back
Nice.
throw. Yep, and of course that Zeku back throw, 160 damage. Bro, it feels like a command grab.
It does. It does. Gets the standing first conversion on this, but the meaty was not correct. Wakes up with buttons. That's gonna work in Infectious's favor.
What's it going to be? All right, Infectious does have a solid life lead here. Gunslinger going to have to try and close this gap, and there it is. EX. Okay. Look at this Infectious, like, nice cross cut, man. Very good. Look at this. Gunslinger pulling it back. V-reversal on the sweep.
Listen, this is the... Oh my god, that was a man who was ready. He saw the first few frames of that V-skill. He was like, nope, I'm using mine. That was an amazing answer by Infectious. He's showing you guys how to answer that V-skill. I'm really liking what he's doing on the show on this. And a cross-cut DP from Gunslinger.
Yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. The throw here. Oh, got the crush and the dash up follow up. This is big. One touch for the stun here. Infectious takes the risk. Just holds off that stun for now, and there it is. Gunslinger just on the hunt. He could smell blood. Got the stun there and closed it out. Good stuff.
This is the kind of round he's looking for as well. Just a round where he can overwhelm his opponent and just not give him any chance to be in control. That's what Infectious excels at usually. But Gunslinger able to put him on the back foot, but a great opening by Infectious.
Okay, go forward throw right now. Infectious is looking good, man. Gunslinger has shown that he can fight. He can fight him.
Oh, it has a bad challenge on this, and that's gonna be good damage for Infectious. This time to send him closer to the corner as well. Yeah, he's gonna block this, and that's gonna be big boy damage. Not gonna be able to get the stun yet.
Oh, yo, just neutral jump right there. Infectious looking to close this one out if he can, but Gunslinger, you know he's not gonna let up. There, look at that, man. The fundamentals. Infectious just looking too solid right here. Crash medium kick will take that second game of the set. 2-0 Infectious.
Absolutely, Infectious is looking so ahead right now that he even avoided the trademark wake up standing medium kick with that old Zeku. He managed to like get away from this situation as well. That is 2-0 for Infectious. Definitely showing that these guys play each other a lot, and he knows his opponent. He's trying to just completely shut him down.
Absolutely, Gunslinger just looking like he can't find the openings that he wants. Like he's been looking so solid in his earlier matches, but here we go. Don't forget, Gunslinger did use the main kin as well, so he definitely knows a thing or two about this character. But the way Infectious is playing him, it's just so like, I don't know. He just knows, man. He's won with the game. Back throw there. Wow.
Ooh, looking good, but no conversion. Gunslinger did not commit to this one, and a great crosscut DP. Can you even jump this guy?
Man, you really cannot. Oh, he went again for the medium kick target combo. Didn't get the follow-up that he wanted. Okay. Up there to kill. Yo, Infectious just with an EXDP. Let it rip. Back throw here. You're in the corner now. Hard kick activation. This is big. Plus frames. Okay. Oh. Yo. What did... I don't know what happened there. What did Infectious try? He just...
I'm not even sure what interaction exactly happens, but that's gonna be a round for Gunslinger. Of course, he needs to stop the Infectious train right now.
Yeah, nice. Last second crosscut there. That was a very, very last moment one right there.
It's in the corner, but he's trying. Yeah, that's a bit too far for the second hit to connect. And again, these DPs have been immaculate on Gunslinger's side.
Yep, they really have. He's super good to just anti-air you from any angle, which is very impressive. Anytime. That's a punish right there. Gets the line breaker target combo. Forward throw in the corner right now. Infectious looking to close this out. But no. no, that's not enough though.
Wouldn't he kill with a VT activation?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could have done a Vitriga activation. But
I think so as well, yeah. But that's okay. He get the round regardless, saving Vitriga for offline. And he's just gonna get 1 match point. Infectious looking good. 1 round away from sitting on that Grand Finals winner side.
absolutely. Here we go. The conversion from Gunslinger. Putting Infectious in the corner. Yo, the DP just says, get off me. And again, firing back. Look at these conversions, man. Okay. Wow, these guys are going all in. Every time. Oh my goodness. Yo, that stayed in front. I don't know how. Okay. Go. The X is blocked. B reversal. And again, offensive B reversal from Infectious. That's
oh my
gonna
god,
win.
what a jump! What a jump to make this one with, and Infectious is gonna get an absolutely dominant 3-0 over Gunslinger to move forward to Grand Finals winner side. And I've got to say, Taran, the way Infectious is playing today, can you get 6 games off this guy?
It's looking like this guy's unstoppable. In the winner's side of Grand Finals, boy, whoever gets there, out the loser's bracket, they got their work cut out for them, boy. He is looking unstoppable. Man.
Absolutely. Very strong chance of a qualification for Infectious. Now Gunslinger, who will drop down to the losers final, but it's time for us to swap to the losers bracket as we've got a losers semi-final coming right now, and it's gonna be Mopulapo once again, UK community member against the lone French representative in this top in this top 4. Sorry, it's gonna be Mr. Crimson. And the question, of course, there is a Borg on Mopulapo's side. What character will Mr. Crimson pick?
That's going to be what we're all looking at right now. Who is Crimson going to play? So these guys did play. The last time I saw them play was in the double KO finals tournament, which I ran a couple of weeks ago. And they went down to the wire. Like, it went down to the last game. Crimson played... Who did he play for the whole set? I think he played Sim for most of the set, but then at the end, he brought out G and just like surprised him with G, and that was over. So it'll be interesting to see if he goes with G from the get-go here. I think he probably will, to be honest. But let's see what he goes for here. But Mopulapo is definitely not a guy you can sleep on right now. This guy is looking just... Bro, boy, if you underestimate him, you're gonna pay for it, for sure.
Yeah. I think he's shown today that he's like becoming a very, very solid player, big threat as well, in the game. And he's definitely showing, I mean, reaching all the way to a top 4 of such a stacked tournament, the big names he had to face throughout the bracket as well to make it through was absolutely ridiculous. Right now, he's got another huge client ahead of him. Can Mopulapo take Mr. Crimson down and make probably one of the most unexpected losers final we could have ever thought of, Gunslinger versus Mopulapo? Or will Mr. Crimson keep the hopes alive? Him who qualified to the very first Capcom Cup and who could not reach it again after Season 1. Can he finally make it back on the Capcom Cup territory?
Let's see here. Let's see. Honestly, I think if there's ever going to be a time that he does it, it's this season. The way he's been playing this year has been super good, man. He just, I don't know what happened. He leveled up just dramatically, which is crazy to say because he was already ridiculous, but he's definitely there with that G right now. Going to be going against Mopulapo. Loser semifinals, guys. Top 4. This is everybody's last chance from Europe to qualify in a tournament format, so let's go.
Indeed, last chance for them. And of course, he's got G, but let's not forget that Mopulapo also has a very solid Sagat on the side. I've heard a lot of praise about his Sagat from the French community, especially. So we might see, if that Borg is having too much trouble against G, we might see a Sagat pick in this matchup.
He did actually, that reminds me actually, in double KO, he did actually play Sagat for one game and get a win over his G. So that is definitely an option for Mop, but... And I don't know if that's a great choice, honestly. I would stick with Boxer personally, but let's see. Forward throw in the corner. And again, nice. Yo, the tap. That was... Man said 7, by the way. So he was charging that from character select. Man was holding that button.
He started charging in top 8 losers, man.
Yeah.
His first game, he was holding the buttons.
Bro. Okay. Here we go. Part of me gets the back throw.
Ooh, push counter, that's good. And gets the overhead as well. That's gonna be big. The damage is there. Now he puts Crimson into a difficult situation right now. Can you get the meaty? No, he just backs off. Mr. Crimson now waiting. He's got his own V-trigger to activate right now. What can Mopulapo do? That was actually kind of risky. Gets the activation right now, and it's time to guess. No, keeps it up. Mopulapo not pressing any button. Getting in again. Oh my god, we had a freeze frame being like this at this moment that he knew he was dead.
The Mop special, watch your toes. Man, caught him slipping. That's going to be the first round there for him. Mr. Crimson, though, like, listen. And this kind of thing that Mop does where he just kind of stands there, like, that is so annoying. Let me tell you, as a player, that gets into your head. That frustrates you the hell out of you. And let's see here. He's trying to bait you in. And let's see if Mr. Crimson can adapt here. Pushed him all the way to the corner. Nice! Buffer.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad
Got caught low.
power-up attempt here by Mr. Crimson there. He's gonna try just keep more pressure. Mopulapo still looking good in the corner, just waiting. Got the life lead, but goes for an unsafe move. That's properly punished.
Absolutely, and he gets the president level. Go time. And get the knockdown here. President level 2 here.
Have you seen how he's trying to bait a jump? With this, trying to bait Mopulapo, trying to escape the situation. Look at this, the dash is no button press. There is still a V-trigger available right now. He activates his own turn. And I haven't noticed, Taran, that Mopulapo is actually playing V-trigger 1.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Like, you won't see this guy play too much V-trigger 1, honestly. Potentially for the fireballs, although G's fireballs are really annoying. The interruption, that was beautiful. Realizing that is not a true string. Yo, light it up, boy. Mr. Crimson looking sick.
Light it up indeed. He was too ready for this. Like, don't even try. Don't even try to do any kind of follow-up to this because I am ready. Mr. Crimson saves the rounds.
Okay, here we go. And he goes, man, I don't know what it is about this guy, but he always makes those crush counters work out. However, Mr. Crimson was comfortable blocking right there. Gulapo, however, with a sizable life lead. There we go. Knockdown, however. Oh, follow up. What happened? All right.
Oh, gets away from the first command grab attempt. That was a good awareness by Mopulapo. Mr. Crimson trying to be surprising, but it's not going to happen yet.
Okay. Let's see here. Mr. Crimson does have V-trigger available. We all know about G's V-trigger. Let's see if he can make something happen here with it.
Of course, can't he get in? Just try and keep some more pressure, but Mopulapo playing out of his mind still.
That's right. Here we go. Mopulapo in a good position here. The reversal.
Oh, it's time. It's time. It's time. Jikandes.
Here we go. Launching him up. Marble combos coming up. Where you at? Oh,
Gets
you
scooped.
sat there. You sat there for 12 frames. Listen, what happened?
Oh no, Mr. Crimson.
What is going on with... Bro, that is the second V-trigger combo that he has messed up in this top 8. And it's definitely cost him. Definitely couldn't cost him like that.
That was charity works from Mr. Crimson, man. I've got that was charity. That was charity. He had the rounds. He had that crouching jab, you know, just like as a counter hit as well to just close this one and did not get the conversion. Mr. Crimson could not get that round, and Mopulapo is gonna get game number 1, still playing absolutely out of his mind. I would like to know what this guy had for breakfast today.
Listen, no, I know what Mr. Crimson had for breakfast this morning. He had cereal with no milk because my man is choking right now. Jeez, dry, bro. He dropped that combo. Come on, man, you can't be doing that. That was dead. That was not good. If you're gonna go for those command grab combos, you better have them on lock. Okay, here we go. Skill right there. Gets the power. Bro.
Oh, gets he knows as well. That's
he
it.
knows
It's back.
He knows Mop likes to jump out there. Okay, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be.
I actually like the strategy that Mr. Crimson is employing. Like, he started by trying to use V-skill to avoid having Mopulapo just jumping away, and now he's just switching it up with command grabs, forcing Mopulapo to commit to a decision on defense rather than just block and wait for a command grab to happen. And what a check!
Yeah, very nice there. Oh, the counter hit, and you see right there, gets the optimal stuff with the crouch fierce conversion. On the counter hit, showtime again.
Someone's getting scooped. Getting a bit more right now.
One more, let's see what he goes for here, and this time just goes for a low follow-up. I think Mop was trying to jump out there, maybe expecting another command grab. When you get hit by this many command grabs in the set, it actually becomes like another layer of mind games, because it's like, there's no way he's going to do another one. And you start trying to jump out, and then that's where G doesn't even need to go for the command grabs. You can just get a big damage combo with buttons. And there you saw it. Mr. Crimson ties it up. One game each here.
One game each indeed, Mr. Crimson. That was a very, very quick equalizer as well. He was like, you know what, nah, I let this first one go. Let me immediately fix this and transform this first to 3 into a first to 2. It is 1-1 between these two. Who will join Gunslinger in that losers final?
Let's find out here. 4 position, CPT. Okay. knockdown time. Going for that hard kick again, plus frames. Crimson though gets a nice conversion. Knockdown with a regular throw this time. Oh, just buffering just in case. He knows Mop likes to press buttons and he got caught slipping right there. Oh, I love that.
The V-Russell,
Yeah.
he wants to keep the pressure. What? Hey, Ron, there is something that just clicked in Mr. Crimson's mind right now. It's working absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that's it. Mopulapo, not the easiest player to figure out here, but it looks like Mr. Crimson might have done it, Damascus. Let's find out if he can keep it up here.
Need more pressure with the command grab. He's gonna be jumped away this time. Mopulapo finally able to get some pressure. The big damage as well from this. Gets the throw. Mr. Crimson in the corner. How are you gonna escape this one? You're trying. Not gonna work.
No big punish there from Mop though.
Yeah.
Could have got a rush. Okay. No follow-up on the target combo. Interesting. Wow. Says get off me. V reversals and back to the corner.
Oh my god, gets hooked once again. Mopulapo decided to just not think about the command grab at all, but Mr. Crimson is answering in kind, sending him to the corner. He tried again. He jumped away, but no punish. Mopulapo, what's happening?
What's going on there? Okay, the V reversal there. The V trigger's gone for Mr. Crimson right now, but I think one good hit could lead him into a guess the game scenario.
Ah!
So, yep. Crouch light kick there.
Yeah, looking good. Mopulapo just saves this one, and that's gonna be one round to know who gets to the 2-1 situation. Such an important round in this kind of set as well.
You've also got to factor in the nerves and the players themselves, because Mr. Crimson's been in this situation, top 4 how many times in his career? Like tons, right? Mopulapo has never had this opportunity. Yeah, it's online and he's playing from his house and stuff, but man, the nerves are going to get to you. You're on stream, everyone's watching, this is your time, so it can get to you. Nice anti-air though with the DP.
Just gonna wait now, and look at this. Mopulapo is just escaping. He's trying to manage his life lead, but of course there is a V-trigger waiting for you. Gets the counter, no conversion. Mr. Crimson has been dropping left, right, and center. Keeping the pressure on though. Look at this, the dash low. Mopulapo is so ambitious, and it works again.
Okay, here we go. Gets the low. Smash under. What's it going to be here? Oh my goodness. Command grab again. And right now, Mopulapo is thinking out of his mind every time on defense, because that command grab threat is just always there now. And there you see it. He tried to jump out or escape. That could have been it. He had CA. He could have killed. There you go.
It's okay. Saves it.
Oh man.
Good on stun from the previous hit, but gets this one. Mr. Crimson, I feel like has not been the most optimal, we could see of him, but at least he's managing to clutch this game out, and that's gonna be a 2-1. Mr. Crimson is still looking good.
Yep, holding it down, keeping it together there, because he would have been kicking himself if if he didn't get that kill there and Mopulapo won that round. Crimson would have just been like, come on, man. He might have even given up mentally as well. So
we have, I think, going back to the lobby. Okay, the thing with this character lobby is a bit dangerous, right? Because it's a 2-1 situation, which means you'll have to die with a character pick. So does he want to pick Sagat and have to play Sagat against anyone Crimson could bring against him? Or is he gonna keep with that Borog? Mopulapo decides to take some time to think. Is it time right now? You are in that top 4 of the Capcom Pro Tour EU West. You're 1 game away from being eliminated. Will you bet it all on your side character?
Will he go for the Sagat? I have seen him defeat Crimson with his Sagat before. I've seen him win a game, but I don't know about more than one. And I feel like Sagat is not really a character you can just use against G and surprise him. I don't think that's going to be worth it or wise. But Mopulapo has a bunch of characters under his belt. They're definitely not as strong as his Bullrog, but he has Zeku, Claw, a bunch of different ones, and he's sticking with Boxer. I respect the pick.
He's V-Trigger too, though. He just...
V-Trigger.
Yeah, he changed V-Trigger into that second V-Trigger, his trademark, and we are back. G against Borog. One more game for Mr. Crimson to join Gunslinger for a run back in this final.
Yeah, here we go. All right, Crimson right here. Oh my goodness, Mopulapo, I like that. Even on hit, he's holding that back. Just escape. You can see here, just trying to open him up any way he can. Okay.
Nice, the check. I love these.
Always
really
got that buffer from G is ridiculous. The corner carry, the damage potential is nuts. All right.
Oh, could not anti on this. That's going to be activation station. Watch out. He's got a command grab now. Mr. Crimson staying in the corner, just not pressing any button. And again, it's just that check. That's been so good.
Yep, and look what he gave himself. He got himself that B trigger now locked and loaded. Mr. Crimson going to look to activate in a moment, I believe. We'll have to do it from a button, though, because he does not have that EX available.
Yep, he's just waiting right now. He doesn't really have a reason to come in.
Oh,
just a raw activation on this yet. He just wants the freeway in.
You need to be careful now, though, because that CA, Mopulapo, is going to be looking for anything he can to react. But doesn't matter. Just throw the fireball out. Give him the pose. G. This character's too much, man.
He's absolutely too much. Mr. Crimson getting 2 match points now. A great start again. And the jump to escape that command grab, but he managed to escape regardless and get a fat amount of damage. Big fat damage on this. The anti-air from Mr. Crimson and V-reversal on V-reversal. The war is on.
Yeah, I like that. Offensive V-reversals here. Shut him down. Okay. Yeah, good spacing again from Mopulapo. Always ready with these rush punches. Whew. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Nice. Crimson on this. Gonna have to wait on this, and Mr. Crimson now keeping the pressure up. Mopulapo in the corner, looking for a way in, walking a bit forward, but Crimson not taking any risk.
Yeah, Mr. Crimson is on set point. He just needs to close this out. The next touch could... That's it. He could be doing it from here. He just needs one solid hit now. Mopulapo with all the resources, the buffer from Crimson, shutting them down and get the forward throw. That would have been it regardless because he had the CA for the chip damage. Mr. Crimson gonna move on to the losers finals to play against Gunslinger, guys.
That was a checkmate situation indeed.
Yep.
Mopulapo taking that 4th place of this tournament. An absolutely ridiculous run today, but unfortunately the run had to end against Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson playing absolutely out of his mind, and he's of course going to that losers final, but more importantly, he's offering himself a run back against Gunslinger, who he lost to in winners 3-0. Do you think he can change the narrative on this one?
Let's see. It was a very dominant performance in the winner's side. You know, Crimson just couldn't get anything going. It's going to be interesting to see if he actually still sticks with G in that matchup, or if he's going to try a different character perhaps. So yeah, guys, we do have 2 more. We've got the losers final, and the winner of that will of course advance on into the grand finals. But before we get to those final games, guys, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. So get your snacks ready. This is the final. This is the final stretch of the day. Who is going to be advancing on into Capcom Cup? We're going to find out after the break, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Paraneuro device expansion completed. Pseudo personality asset is imported properly. Biological brain connected. Doll unit 0. Startup sequence will begin.
Well now, little piece of junk. Time to wake up.
Doll unit 0. Activate.
Well, Julie, who is a piece of junk?
Installed.
Show me something worth taking. Your data is now useless. Witness the power of the content engine. This is the power of the king! Your data will reside in me for eternity.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to the CPT EU West 2. This is top 3 right now. We're going to find out who of the 3 players here. Is it going to be Infectious, Gunslinger, or Mr. Crimson going on to Capcom Cup Damascus? I am ready for these matches, man.
I am absolutely ready for these matches, and you know what? Before they even start, we've got, of course, Mr. Crimson versus Gunslinger lined up in losers final. Winner of this will face Infectious in grand final. I'm gonna put you on the spot right now, Tarrant. Which one of these 3 is gonna win the brackets?
Oh man, like if I had to put money down, I would say Infectious for sure. Like the way he played that winners final against Gunslinger looks like he's super ready for him, and you know he's gonna have a game plan ready for Crimson as well. Like Infectious. You know he just completely prepped for everybody in this top 8 anyway. So for me, I have to say that him right there.
Yeah, let me know in the chat what do you think as well, guys. I would like to know your opinion. Who are you cheering for? Who do you think? I don't know. Like I have to agree with you. I personally think that this bracket might be the ideal bracket for Infectious because, of course, Gunslinger is a player that he knows like inside and out, and he showed it, in winners final. And it's gonna be like, regardless, it's not that Gunslinger can't beat him, but it would be an uphill battle. And Mr. Crimson is a player that Infectious met a lot of times and consistently won as well. I feel like the 2 players that can face him in grand finals are players he's got a positive track record against. So like the odds are definitely on his side, but of course these guys could still make it happen. That is going to be a losers final, yes, between Gunslinger and Mr. Crimson. Slinger, who sent Crimson into losers with a solid 3-0 earlier, and it's going to be G this time. No more Dalsim against Deku.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is going straight for the G pick, but that winner's side was a very dominant performance from Gunslinger, man. It looked like he just completely had the download on Crimson. So here we go, guys. Top 3, CPT EU West number 2. Let's go. Mr. Crimson G versus Zeku Gunslinger. Let's go. Oh, wow.
The immediate jump away to avoid that first command grab was clean, but that sweep was a bit too ambitious. Mr. Crimson now putting in the corner into the throw.
I love that from Mr. Crimson. You see how he actually buffered the command grab and still used the medium punch? Like he did the little duck there to make Gunslinger think twice. These kind of things can really just throw you off your game, man. Like the little movements that the character makes. Here we go. Gunslinger in control. Gets the forward throw after the switch. Okay, no follow-up.
Oh, what an anti-air, man. These crosscut. Gunslinger is so good at this, man. He's been consistently anti-airing there, and he's getting the conversion. He doesn't have EX to get the conversion after this, but gets the throw anyway. Gunslinger is gonna close that first round.
Wow. Just absolute dominance there from Gunslinger. Good awareness, the reactions, the execution. Very, very good. Okay. Wow, stop the crack there. Crash this.
Interesting. So that's gonna be now Mr. Crimson trying to keep some pressure up. The anti-air is there. That's looking good. Sending him in the corner as well. Okay.
Go. Target combo. Knockdown here. Back throw. Look at that. 160 extra damage because you didn't tech. Hold that.
Jeez. Hold that indeed. Getting the boy, of course, for the pressure. Trying, but no. Gunslinger not with the greatest answer right now, and Slinger gonna keep the pressure. That was not a great one. Look at this one for the activation before to maximize the damage he can get of that punish. Crimson running wide. Can he get this one? Gets the trade though.
And you see how Gunslinger is still. Oh, that was a beautiful usage of the B trigger to go through that. Nice. Gets the back throw. Gunslinger showing some great solutions here for the G gameplay. And Crimson again. This is what I said about this matchup in the winner's side. You can really see who's been using their character for longer in this matchup because Gunslinger's doing all the specifics, all the little things that really do change this kind of a matchup. And Mr. Crimson probably isn't even aware of them. He's just running his G game as you normally would and getting surprised at every opportunity by Gunslinger. So let's see here. Gunslinger really showing the mastery of the character. Let's see how this goes.
Absolutely. Let's see on this. Remember that winner's set where Crimson failed to consistently meet Gunslinger, and all these wake-up buttons really betrayed him and consistently gave Gunslinger the lead. Slinger gonna try to keep going on this. Mr. Crimson in the corner. A great tech and the challenge, but the V-skill too is still gonna hit.
There we go. Sending out the Weasel. Back throw here. Now you're in the corner, bro. Oh my goodness. Says, why don't you fly? Okay, activation now. Plus frames.
Oh my god.
That was so risky.
Oh my god, this is so risky. Gunslinger is so wild. This is really putting Crimson in situations where he has to mind any kind of reversal. He's on the young form right now, so he does not have a reversal. He needs to hold this. So Crimson not taking the risk of a command grab.
Oh no, oh no. Wake up medium, that's going to be a counter hit. It's not dead though, close.
He could have gotten the second medium for a kill. He did not get this one, and that's gonna be blocked and punished. Mr. Crimson was awake and was ready to get that block and punish. Gets around, looking a bit better for Crimson.
That was an excellent block there from Mr. Crimson. Those last moment scenarios where Gunslinger's been really just stealing those wins away from Crimson. And, you know, Crimson knew about it. Nice run up throw there. Look at the damage he just got. Look at this. He's nearly put on 50% life from a couple of throws. And the conversion. Yo, that was crazy right there. Oh man.
That was definitely a crosscut that was missed.
Yeah.
That sweep was definitely weird on this. That is the first crosscut missed. And look, this is what Crimson wants. He wants those counter hit on Wake Up. He wants to make sure that these Wake Up buttons don't land on him. Great check, but did not finish. Activation, that's gonna be the stun. That should be a dead Zeku.
Yeah, he's dead then. Well, it's gonna be close. I'm not sure entirely.
Oh no! No way! Don't.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yo.
not happening. Not
Crimson.
happening.
Okay, good stuff there from Crimson. Firing back, and I believe the winner's side was 3-0 to Gunslinger, right? So
yep.
That's Mr. Crimson showing progress here. You know, he can get games off this guy, and he ties it up 1 game apiece.
Absolutely, that's looking a bit better on Crimson's side. And what I have to say is, like, I'm finally seeing meaties on Crimson's side, and I think this is what he was lacking on the winner's side. He probably also took note of it, you know, when he quickly watched the replay before getting to play again. But the opening gets a run into a throw. Great answer by Crimson.
And that was one of the big things that you know, Infectious was using in winners final against Gunslinger. He was looking for the B School 2 start and punishing. That is exactly what you need to do, and that G has the tools to do that. You know, he has those advancing specials. Nice, clean jump in right there, and that's going to be a lot of damage from the President.
Oh my god, that's I'm gonna have a chat with Gunslinger, and I'm like, you're gonna take me through a complete explanation of why the hell this works.
That medium kick,
I'm shook.
We saw Infectious using it as well yesterday. The wake up medium kick from Zeku, and it pays off. Like, I don't know, I guess it beats like delay tech or, you know, delay buttons, but man, like, it's an interesting one.
An interesting one indeed, but like I'm still like, I'm so surprised. I am so surprised, Tara.
There's definitely a reason he's doing it this often. Okay, Mr. Crimson right now trying to open up Gunslinger, who does have a round lead in this game.
Yeah, the roundhouse just to keep that Crimson away, and I like this. The answer is immediate when he sees that this kill caught, but Gunslinger could not answer to this one. Crimson keeping the pressure on.
Okay, what's it gonna be? Gunslinger does have that V-trigger. He's been so scary with it, but the slide pays off. Forward throw, and again. And you know, if it's blocked, he can still react and activate V-trigger playing safe. But let's go. That's going to be enough right there for Crimson. Does close out that round. We're tied here at 1 game and 1 round apiece here in the 3rd match of the set, Damascus.
Yeah, nice one. Managed to bring this one back. Mr. Crimson is not giving up just yet. The jumping is going to be properly anti-aired into a slide immediately. Gunslinger trying to play wild, getting the throw.
There it is. Another position in the corner. Exactly where Gunslinger wants Crimson to be, but firing back again. These buffers from G. This is why playing the neutral can be so scary against him, because he can buffer from most ranges and just whiff punish you. That will be a V reversal right there. Oh my goodness, scooped up after the block on the V reversal. Gonna take you to the corner. Let's go. Take you for a ride.
Alright, and he's, oh my god, it's getting the command grab as well. Mr. Crimson's gonna run out of the V-trigger as well in the middle, so can't extend that one too much. Gets the jump, but no, the back throw, that's unfortunate.
Gunslinger's decision-making on wake-up is so hard to be ready for. Okay.
Yeah, and what? Oh my god, he got the low! And we're getting close, watch out, we're getting close because the CA is there. There is a V reversal though.
Can he get out though?
He's gonna try. Can he get out of this actually, Tadam? I'm wondering because I saw this and I'm like, there is a V reversal. Gunslinger didn't even get to use this, and that's gonna be another game for Mr. Crimson.
I think maybe he tried to gamble on surviving the chip, but maybe the V reversal would lose in that situation. It's hard to say.
I think he could. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't even attempt it. So.
Let me know if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't know. I would like to know. I would like to know if he could have escaped it with this, but I am definitely going to try and just reproduce this exact thing in training mode, because this is the kind of stuff that I want to know about. Like, this situation is definitely, if that's the situation that he labbed, that's definitely an amazing little bit of tech that Crimson might have shown us.
Yeah, there's literally no reason to not try it. It's attack and projectile invincibility for the first 25 frames. So, I mean, I know G's super has like a weird kind of like higher priority, but man, there's no reason to not attempt it in that situation. But meanwhile, while we're trying to explain that, Mr. Crimson takes that round and could be potentially moving on to the grand finals here.
Yeah, and a great run back by Mr. Crimson there. He's just gonna wait to double dash to try and get in, but Crimson staying solid.
Alright. EX knockdown here. Gunslinger, this is his last chance to stay alive here and get that run back against his boy Infectious. Forward throw in the corner. Wake up jab from Crimson. He says, get away from me. I'm not having it.
Oh, that was a bad meaty once again, and he's getting this, but no conversion on the clean jumping by Mr. Crimson. Very unfortunate, and he's trying good block on this, but gets the throw.
Okay, here we go.
Dead.
Nice stuff there. Gunslinger keeps it alive, keeps the dream alive here.
Final round.
His first time in top 3 of the CPT, and he wants to keep it going. Does not want it to stop here.
And Crimson waiting, Gunslinger looking for another way to put some pressure on, and these runs have been very, very good on Gunslinger's side. He's getting a lot of mileage of them.
Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness,
there.
that V skill is so crazy, man.
Yeah.
That hitbox all the way around.
And sends you back to the corner as well, you know?
I
That's
know,
so
right?
ridiculous.
That's why they nerfed Rashid's the heavy mixer. Like, but G still gets it. I don't know. Okay. Look at this buff. You know, every one of those jabs, you know what's buffered behind it? Yeah, we all know. We all know. It's no surprise.
Just waiting for Gunslinger to run into one, and he's getting conversion. Oh, that's gonna be big, Tyrant.
Wait, is
that's
that
gonna
enough?
be big, but nah, it's not gonna be enough though. And he gets the throw. That's not gonna be enough. Still, just needs one more hit. It's a one touchy. Can Mr. Crimson gets the final one? Yes, he can. Gunslinger taking a very, very ambitious risk there, and that will not pay off. It is Mr. Crimson who will challenge Infectious in grand finals.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's honestly, that's a surprise turnaround for me. The way that Gunslinger just completely destroyed Mr. Crimson in the winner's side, that is just such a turnaround right there. So, man,
yeah,
Mr.
absolutely.
Crimson is going to get his shot at Infectious, and this is going to be an interesting one, man. Mr. Crimson has been so good lately, but does he have enough to stop the robot?
This is looking hard, but of course, big shout outs to Gunslinger for an absolutely ridiculous run today.
Yeah.
Got all the way to a 3rd place in an absolutely stacked Capcom Pro Tour tournament. Much love to him, always entertaining to watch his Zeku play. Today was a great one. And you know, like, you've got to feel bad because, you know, this is the kind of like situation that a lot of players dislike, because you won the set in winners, you lost the set in losers. So technically it's 1-1, you know?
That's right.
Technically it's 1-1,
Yeah.
but that you lost the wrong set, so you are the one who is out of the tournament. Mr. Crimson confirms that he could get his run back, and now he's gonna have challenge Infectious. But honestly, like, 6 games of that Infectious is already a hard mission.
Oof,
but
yeah.
6 games as Infectious is one of Mr. Crimson's demons is
man.
like, I don't know, like, I can't obviously, you know, like, give the result ahead of time. I can't see into the future. I've already seen Mr. Crimson vanquishing Hurricane today as well, and just coming back to just like get Gunslinger back. So could he really do it and offer us like a bracket reset?
Man, the way that Crimson is playing though, to be able to turn around, you know, such a bad loss that he had in the winner's side against Gunslinger, turn that into a 3-1 victory. I feel like this Crimson, this focused Mr. Crimson, he can definitely make something happen here. Infectious, you know, like, we all know him for being just that absolute monster player. But, you know, is he going to be able to stop this Mr. Crimson who's just been looking so good?
I don't know. Like, it's like, honestly, Mr. Crimson right now is, while a lot of people have been, you know, like, maybe taking it easy with the whole online season and stuff, I feel like Mr. Crimson is actually like the strongest he's ever been right now. Like, he looks so solid. He has like multiple characters in his arsenal, solid with all of them, looking really good. And this is his chance right now. He qualified to Capcom Cup in Season 1 of SF5. That was in 2016, and he has not been in Capcom Cup ever since, despite a lot of like pretty good performances. He always ended up close, but not close enough, you know, to get that qualification. And this is the other chance he gets right now. He will have to eliminate one of the players in form, of course, and he's played ridiculous day. That is Infectious. I guess another Zeku versus G?
Yeah, most likely going to be Zeku versus G. Let's see, though. Let's see. Like, Infectious is known to just, like, come out with some interesting, crazy strategies that we wouldn't expect. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing Zeku. I'm pretty sure it'll be Zeku versus G, yeah. But let's see. Like,
yeah, I feel like that's the one we would have, but I'm not entirely sure. We're going to wait. I mean, no reason for him to get Dhalsim in this matchup. I've seen him, losing on this matchup a lot before, of course. So these guys, according to the Game 2K, shout out to the Game 2K, by the way, as always, for all of the stats. These guys, they met 4 times in CPT history, and Infectious won 3 times.
Okay.
And Mr. Crimson only won 1 time. And the 3 times that Infectious won, that was a 3-0. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, which is absolutely ridiculous. The only time Crimson won, surprisingly, was actually in Grand Finals of the CPT Online Europe in 2017, where he reset in Grand Finals against Infectious and then lost in the Grand Finals reset. So at least you know that he has reset in these conditions before. But today is looking a bit hard. It's looking a bit hard. But guys, it's time for Grand Finals. Chat, let me know. Press 1 for Mr. Crimson. Press 2 for Infectious. Who are you rooting for to go all the way to Capcom Cup? It's time for Grand Finals.
Let's go, guys. Grand Finals time. Definitely going to be a great one for sure. Both players here, some of the strongest that we have in Europe, in their rightful position here. Grand Finals, let's go. Okay. Man. Crimson right now. And he's had that warm-up against Zeku, so...
Yeah.
That
just
definitely makes a
the Zeku
difference.
Gauntlet right now. This is the one that he needs on this. I see a lot of 1s and 2s. I see a lot of fans of both players on this chat. And Infectious is getting his own conversion. Look at the damage, man.
Yeah, definitely racking up that stun as well is huge. This is going to be massive for Infectious. Going to get himself a great situation here after the combo. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for the Bushin flip. My goodness. Okay, activation. Oh!
Gets good this time. Gikandes!
The party starter! This is big. Definitely in a guess for the game scenario here. Oh, no. Infectious saw that one coming a mile away. Don't forget, Infectious has had the pleasure of just sitting back and watching your matches for the past hour or so. So, yeah, he's definitely saw that one against Mop.
Oh, that whiff was unfortunately not there. Yeah, that's true. Like, Mr. Crimson likes to do tap into command grab rather than immediate command grab on wake up, and I think that's what Infectious was looking for this time. The first round goes on Infectious in Infectious' favor, and Mr. Crimson looking and once again getting that buffer to work for him.
Yeah, it's interesting. What the confidence right there from Infectious. It's straight underneath, getting the combo. That's actually a really good option because G doesn't have a cross-up button from a neutral jump. He has to be doing the angled jump for the splash, right? So that's actually a really good option for Infectious to try that.
Alright, so gonna get the corner back, of course. With this into the EXTP for a bit more damage on this, and that's gonna be activation on Mr. Crimson's side. He's looking for a way to surprise his opponent, the standing roundhouse, to get him out. He's definitely trying to get in a position where he can command grab him.
Yep, absolutely. Just what he wants, but Infectious, he will wait that 40 seconds down if he has to.
And I like this. Every time you see the dash, there's a crouching jab on this. Mr. Crimson cannot get this command grab to work. And Infectious is one of the very best at just checking dashes. He's gonna be there waiting for you. He's gonna press that light punch button, and you're just not gonna get in. And that's exactly what he was doing. You are not coming in a command grab range.
Definitely. He's always ready for those, man. He's been looking super good throughout this tournament. And he's not going to let this Grand Finals go down easily. He wants that spot in Capcom Cup, and he looks like he's ready to fight for it. So, man, Crimson is going to have to really switch up his strategy here, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's get back in.
Just find a way. And of course, that first round was definitely a great round for Crimson, but Infectious manages to close this one. And now it's time for game number 2. Infectious gets the first opening.
Yeah, and that V-Skill 2 really does help out Zeku a lot in matchups such as G, where the neutral can be a bit awkward. You got to walk through the buffers, through the annoying buttons and stuff like that, projectiles. And that V-Skill 2, man, it helps you out. Okay, counter hit, that's big damage right there on the hard kick. Here we go.
Nice, gets the throw again. He doesn't need much more, keeps it. Plus for the pressure, and Crimson now trying to get in and finally gets the command grab. This is the kind of command grab he will need to surprise Infectious. The ones that come out of nowhere, not the ones after a tap or anything. And this one is gonna work though. Infectious not trying to escape it yet because he knows he's not gonna be killed from this one.
He has bar though. This is old Zeku. He does have meter. The DP could be coming. There it is. He used it. He says, I don't care about your command grab attempts when I've got a reversal. Let's go. Get off me.
Man. I felt this DP, man.
I saw that. I saw that bar build up, and I was like, bro, he's DPing, man. It's coming. All right, here we go. Nice conversion. I love that max damage to the crouch fierce.
Oh, he jumped away from that command grab. Okay, Infectious trying to defend a bit more actively.
How does he know? Okay. Oh, here, Infectious looking on fire, but the challenge here from Mr. Crimson. Great position to do so. Okay. Is it going to be here?
I think looking for the one more and gets the throw. No button pressed on Mr. Crimson, but of course Infectious gonna notice this one. It's time to activate, and that command grab's a bit too much. Could not get a bit more from this one. Infectious now looking, and Mr. Crimson is really trying to get in a command grab position, but it looks like Infectious is always where he can just block.
Absolutely. Infectious right now. Don't count them out. Crimson did spend the rest of that V gauge. Okay, there we go. The late jump off the wall there. Back throw, 160 damage on the clock. What's it gonna be? Next hit does it. Oh no!
Yeah, whip! That is so unfortunate. Mr. Crimson was not at the right range for this one to work, and Infectious is already up to. This is an absolutely clinical gameplay, and I must say, Tyrant, like, me first, right? All of us, a lot of us are like shook against G, right? He's a scary character.
Yeah.
When there's V-Trigger, we're like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to guess and stuff. And I feel like Infectious has been so good in not putting himself in situations where he has to guess. And I think that's
really
been the thing that really put Mr. Crimson in trouble.
There's also Infectious's timings on things are really hard to deal with because I feel like he never has a pattern. This guy, he just always is able to surprise you no matter the scenario. Like his jump timings, especially things like that. Here we go. Look at this stun already racking up. Oh my goodness. And you know he's buffering into the shoulder.
Yep,
Dash
absolutely.
up. Fishing
Just waiting
for
on
counter
this.
hits.
Look at this. This button's an amazing button, by the way.
Yeah, it's great.
Crouching medium. Nice walk under to get the corner back.
Ooh. And it's interesting to see that Mr. Crimson has bet it all on G here. He has to win 3 in a row right now with G.
Yep.
That's it.
That's
no doubt.
like a hard task, but you know, at some point you need to
Punish.
commit to
Mindful.
one. The punish is gonna be in there. Of course, there is no V-skill 1, so you can't get the corner back after this. Mr. Crimson with the anti-air. Nice, this time it works.
Yeah, that's what you wanted the last game. B-reversal there. Okay, here we go. Oh no, too far for the follow-up. That's a shame. Oh my goodness, how does he know the robot? He can sense it. Oh my goodness, Infectious walks up, gets the throw.
It's all in the codes. It's all in the code, and it's too much points now for Infectious to deliver an absolutely clinical top 8. He only gave a game to Mopulapo in this entire top 8 so far. Can he get another 3-0? Mr. Crimson struggling to match his pace.
Man, he is indeed. But there you go, a good buffer there from the jab into the EX. Gets the president level, but he's about to lose it on the knockdown. Unfortunate there, but Infectious smells blood. You know he wants to close this out as soon as possible, Damascus. Here we go. Forward throw.
Don't give him too much close to G, and that's, of course, he was waiting for him to walk back. That's gonna be the pressure on. We're getting close to the stun. That's gonna be the stun. I think he should be dead. The EX change into the extension. And ladies and gentlemen, your final European representative for Capcom Cup will be none other than the machine, Infectious. What a performance.